how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. I clicked on the wrong fucking thing, didn't I? You guys saw me standing over here, just running back to my desk, flipping on the wrong scene for a second. If you go back, it's DVR, so like you can go back and look at it right now. What the fuck, dude? I misclicked. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope all of you are having a motherfucking wonderful, beautiful day, boys. Oh, it is time for some. I was about to say 5511 Duels, but actually that was yesterday and the day before that. So we're just chilling and gonna be playing some Alpha and maybe even BFA. I have a lot of ults that I need to get a key done on, so we might end up doing a bit of both. Wowhead, is there anything new on the Alpha that I might have missed? I feel like there isn't. Legendaries. That's the one thing I actually never get to look at. As well as customizations. They have native customizations, but it's not like you can actually play with them, which is bullshit. But that's okay. Target anima, different anima abilities for stuff. The target powers added for hundreds of paladins and whatnot. Do they have a full list? Do they? Or do they just have a whole class list of stuff? Looks like they just have a whole class list of stuff. Let me get the music back up and running, boys. And we can take a look at it right here. Is it desktop audio? I think it is. Wait. It is. How you boys all doing? What do we got? We got Mark. We got Glitch. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Trinity, Kim, Chanel, Arnold, King. How you doing, fam? Hey, yo, my man. What's up, dude? Hope you're having a good one, fam. What's up, American? How you boys all doing? SLB Warriors Dream? I think so, yeah. We're looking really good for Shadowlands. I tried one, and we even logged the fights, and they're looking really good log-wise. Let me see. Oh my god. I gotta correct the message. Going live instead of going live. What the fuck? Take a look at this stuff right here. I'm gonna move it like this. Yeah. Anima powers. Dude, got some new ones. It said Hunter's got a bunch of new ones. Misdirection has all the damage increased by 20 while Misdirection is active. That's not new. 90% damage while Misdirection is active. Petrified Pet Food. Sigil of Scotus. Dropping in trap increases your pets, you and your pets damage by 25%. That's not different. They just renamed it. Ruin the target will binding shot increase your critical strike by 100%. That's not different, but they only made it 6 seconds instead of 15 seconds. Huh. Okay. So that's not new. They just nerfed it. Anima powers and weak celestial. Yeah, that has nothing. Paladin. What do they got? Big clap, I like that one. Divine Toll stuns all enemies within 30 yards for 3 seconds. I think it was 5 before. Divine Toll can summon for each hit, last 30 seconds, blah blah blah. Lock it. So really they have nothing new. Your next layer enhance has no cooldown. Your next 5 layer enhance has no cooldown? What? Hammer Rat has 4 charges. What? That seems like a lot. Nothing there. Another thing we could take a look at are potentially legendaries. Where are the legendaries? Hold on. Legendaries. What are the legendaries? Shadowlands legendary customization. So they figured out certain legendaries or potential legendaries for a couple classes. And it seems that they're either going to be doing legendaries from Legion or tier set bonuses from other expansions or some of the Torghast abilities as potential legendaries. Beat Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I've heard pretty bad reviews on that one, man. Or at least from the guys that I like to watch. I heard that it's not that amazing. But there's a good chance you might have had it spoiled before. That's not spoiled for anybody in chat. Gonna have the link for legendaries? Yeah, you can have it right here. So take a look at the legendaries. So people were wondering what will Blizzard do for legendaries. We have anima powers and Torghast, and anima powers from certain class abilities in wacky ways. So some of us guess that maybe certain anima abilities from Torghast could be a legendary, where you take that power from Torghast and use it out in the world. Maybe for PvP or PvE, whatever it may be. But it looks like Blizzard, WoW had data mined a couple different powers that are called Runeforge Legendary Ability, or Runeforge Ability, which we're thinking is going to be like, because the Helmet of Domination, Lich King's Helm, was Runeforged, the sword, you know, Arthur's sword was Runeforged, everything is Runeforged, so we gotta have Runeforged armor, by the looks of it, and Runeforged abilities sound like legendary abilities. So this is like still not 100% confirmed by Blizzard, and not in the game yet, but WoW was able to data mine. So you have certain general abilities, then you have spec-specific ones, and it looks like Blizzard right now, at least with all these Runeforged abilities, some of them are previous legendaries from other expansions or tier bonuses from certain tier sets back in the day. So let's take a look at some of them. Like Super Strain, that's an anima ability, even has source right here. Your Frost Fever, Blood Plague, and Verdant Plague also apply the other two diseases. So this could be like a heavy dot build that, what do you have? Verdant Plague that will spread, a Blood Plague that will leech, and then Frost Fever that will gain you runic power, I think, per tick or something like that. So that could be interesting. Pheromones. Your enemies gain 10% haste while you're inside Death and Decay, and enemies damaged by Death and Decay has a chance to cover in place for 3 seconds. That's also another anima ability. Death's Embrace increases the duration of anti-magic shell by 100, and any damage it absorbs heals you, is a legendary cloak. So maybe Death's Embrace could be a possible legendary. Then you have Grip of the Everlasting. For 30 seconds after casting Death Grip, you may cast the spell a second time with a regard for its cooldown. And it was Myth Pandari DK PvP set bonus. So that'd be kind of cool in Mythic Pluses. Imagine there's like double gripping things, or in PvP double gripping enemies. How's Arcane Mage looking? They're alright, normal guy. I feel like Mages are still going through quite a bit of thought process by Blizzard of what they want to do. You know what I mean? In terms of how they want to plan them. But right now they're looking not bad. Pheromones actually is an old talent with Torgus ability 2 and 1. Oh yeah, it is an old talent for like, I think, what is it, Blood DK maybe? Or maybe like Kata or pre-Kata talents. But yeah, right now they have it as an old... Oh yeah, talent before me. I don't know how old though. But you're right, that actually has it right here. But Death Turf. Oh, it's a combination, so Death Turf only just does the haste thing. I thought that Death Turf also did the tremble before me. But I guess I'm wrong on that. Blood DK, they have specific ones like Legendary Shackles of Brain or Death Strike refunds 50% runic power spend if it heals you for more than 10% of your health, which could be really good for self-healing. Crimson Rune Weapon. When a charge of Bone Shield is consumed, the cooldown of Dancing Rune Weapon is reduced by 30 seconds. Additionally, when Dancing Rune Weapon phase, Rune Generation increased by 40 seconds. DK Tier 21 set from Legion. So I'm wondering if it's actually like Bone Shield consumed 30 seconds. It seemed a lot bigger than 3 seconds. You know what I mean? That's pretty massive. And a 4-piece combined together was a pretty fucking powerful combo. Gorefiend's Domination. Hard Strike reduces main cooldown of Vampiric Blood by 2 seconds. Service of Gorefiend. Legendary. Over Vampiric Aura. Your Vampiric ability also affects your party by 50%. This effect has on you. Death Knight bonus from tier 13. So I don't know which one it is. Maybe like Wrath or something. Tier 13 maybe is Wrath Kata. Frost DK. Blood deals 10% increased damage and 50% chance to refund to runes. A legendary. Body Cold is a trait, so that's actually another cool way that Blizzard can add traits back into the game, like certain traits that people liked, you know what I mean? Like Azerite traits, like this one, Body Cold. Your damage is increased by a flat number, 15%, which seems like quite a bit. The first time it deals damage to 3 different enemies, you gain Rhyme. It's a good combo. Absolute Zero. Frost's Fury has a 50% reduced cooldown and all freeze enemies a hit. Oh my goodness, that'd be so good. Unholy, Reanimated Slumber. Attacks have a chance to summon a super zombie. Those from DK Artifact Power, the Shambler. It explodes for a bunch of damage. Applying Fester and Wound to 8 nearby enemies. That seems like a lot. Literally cool combo. What is Monstrosity? After Remission increases attack speed, damage of your Monstrosity by 20%. That could be really cool for like a heavy like pet build. That'd be cool if you got that legendary ability, which you'll be able to choose. Like, you'll be able to find legendary abilities and craft specific armor with specific Legos, not randomized either. Warlock's gonna be nerfed. I think Warlocks are getting changed, but I don't really know the need. I mean, I guess if you talk about Destro, yeah, Destro got nerfed, but all the other specs are getting kind of buffed. So that's not a bad idea to pick up a Warlock. They're looking good, man. They feel good to play. Right now, it's too early to tell in the alpha whether something is nerfed or buffed, or whether you should play it because they'll do the most amount of damage at least. Right now, certain classes do a lot of damage, but it doesn't mean that they're actually like going to be top tier when Shadowlands comes out. You know what I mean? Go because it looks like an ability isn't good enough and then we put together. Exactly. It's just like, it makes sense, right? One is kind of a half ability, the other is kind of a half ability, but if you slap them together, that's a really nice combo. You imagine dropping that on a player in PvP. You drop Death and Decay, you and your peasants gain 10% more haste, and if you try to run out of there, and you keep gripping them in the Death and Decay, they have a chance to just cower in place for a bit. That'll be like a perfect stun lock. Death Certainty, Death Strike, and Death Cold deal 100% more damage, and reduce the main cooldown of Defile and Death and Decay by 2 seconds. Death March. Okay. Interesting. And Deadliest Cold reduces the runic power of Death Cold by 10 and increases the duration of Darkness Rune by 2 seconds from a tier 16 4-piece. And they got mages, expanded potential. Fireball, Frostbolt, and Arcane Blast have a chance to give expanded potential. Because next, Hot Streak, Brain Freeze, and Clear Cast is not to be consumed. What? That seems really cool. Whoa, that seems really strong. What the hell did this come from? This is new. Unless this is like a Legion bonus, and they just didn't add because that's not an anima ability. Discipline and Command. Cast and Frost Fire carry spells within 10 seconds of each other. Increase your crit damage of all your spells by 10%. Cast and Frost and Fire and Arcane spells within 10 seconds of each other. So going Arcane Explosion, Fire Blast into a Frostbolt. Increase your crit damage by 10%. That seems really cool. That could be really cool for a mage and PvP to line up for 10% more crit damage. Grizzly Icicle. Your Frost Fire and Arcane damage against enemies affected by a Frost Nova is increased by 10 and no longer breaks. Targets animal Grizzly Icicles. That could be so good in PvP. You Nova them and then you start blasting them. Oh my god, that's so cool. Kind of reminds me of back in the day, fire mages used to Nova people for a deep freeze into big blasts. But this is kind of like it. Because it no longer breaks. Temporal Warp. While you have temporal displacement or other effects, you may use Time Warp at a reduced effectiveness, granting 50% haste for 20 seconds. Oh my god. Legion, inspired by Legion Legendary. That's cool. And then you have Arcane. Arcane Harmony increases damage by Arcane missiles by 10%. Each time Arcane missiles hits an enemy, next Arcane Barrage is increased by 2%. This effect stacks. Chord of Infinity. Used to be the equip. Each time Arcane missiles hits an enemy, the damage of the Mark of a Luneth is increased by 1%. Oh wow. Arcane Bombardment. Arcane Barrage deals 40% more damage. Hey, that's a trait. That's cool. That's a pretty cool one. 40% more. That seems like a lot. Yeah, this is a quite buff. Quite a nice buff instead of just extra raw damage. That's just a flat 40% buff. That seems really good. Cypher Storm. Evocation grants 2 arcane charges while channel evocation introduces about 2% every 1 second, lasts 30 seconds. Yeah, that's a trade Brainstorm. Triune Ward. Casting Barrier spell. Grants effects of blazing. Oh, bunch of barriers. Shield is 40% effectiveness. Oh, okay. So it kind of have a. So you do have a 120% version of a shield. But then you have a little bit of a buff from everything. That's kind of cool. That's a good defensive. Fire. Favored Incantation. Each consecutive crit strike deal damage. Increase your crit dealt by 2% from a artifact weapon. Firestorm when Hot Streak activates. You have a low chance to cause all Pyroblast if that strike have no cast time and guaranteed crit strike. What? When Hot Streak activates, you have a low chance to make all Pyroblasts have no cast time and be guaranteed critical strikes for 4 seconds. Wait, tier 17? So wait, if you just Hot Streaking, you can just get a proc and you just Pyroblast. Pyroblast. That seems really strong. Casting 30 fireballs or Pyroblast goes down to meteor and the target hitting your player casts double. Wow. Fire seems to be really strong with legendaries. What the hell? If you're Arcane, you look at a fire, I'm pretty sure you feel a little envious, right? Sun's Blessing. After consuming 6 hot streaks, an unanswered Pyroblast cast within 15 seconds grants you combustion for 15 seconds. So you'll just cast and you can just go bursting. Wow, that's really fucking cool. What the fuck, dude? Fire seems busted. What the fuck, Richard? Richard! That's probably the name of the... I don't even know if that's the actual name of a person at Blizzard, but I'm gonna guess that's the name of somebody over at Blizzard that designed these. Richard! Richard obviously plays Fire. The obviously don't even touch Arcane. What? Can you go back in Arcane? Well, I mean, look at the Fire. I do feel a little envious. Not gonna lie. Like, Siphon Storm, Arcane Bombardment, all those are the same. Triune Word. Defensive, awesome, but like... Arcane Harmony, I guess that's kind of cool. But they get motherfucking random chance to summon meteors on people. Upon activating hot streaks, they can just go pyroblasting. And when they get enough hot streaks, they just get a combustion out of not an instant cast pyroblast. Imagine you get at Sun King's Blessings, you go for a pyroblast combo, and then you activate hot streak, and then you just get pyroblast. You just don't need to spend a global fire blast, or you can just press it in between because it doesn't even matter. Ah, fire was busted. BFA is just supernova now. Yeah, they're probably gonna nerf some of this and balance them, but the fire does seem really strong. Alright, Frost, Slick Ice. While Ice events active, each Frostbolt, you cast reduce cast him over Frostbolt. Oh! So, 50% cast reduction? You can just rapid fire machine gun these with your fucking Frostbolts, dude. That's awesome. I like that. Kind of Cold Front, casting feet for Frostbolts, so Flurry calls down a frozen orb on your target, hitting any player counts as double. I guess it's like a meteor. I'm gonna guess it's just as good. Oh, Frozen Orb is alright. It's not as big a thing as a meteor. Frozen Orb is good when it just sits there and just hits a target over and over and over. Meteor just comes in, crashes, and it has a sizzle effect, but the crash is the most important part. So if someone walks out of it, it's not a big deal. With Frostbolt, yeah. Freezing Winds. While Frozen Orb is active, you gain Fingers of Frost every 5 seconds. While Frozen Orb is not active, each Frostbolt reduces the cooldown of Frozen Orb. I like that. That's a cool one. It makes you think. Well, not really, but I like that. I like that synergy. Glacial Fragments. Ice stands with a 50% chance to explode into shards of ice. It hits target, dealing frost damage up to 5 nearby enemies. Chance to get 50% of your target standing in a blizzard. Blizzard? Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Dealing extra frosty damage in AoE seems really cool, man. And Warrior. What do we have? General, Leaper, Heroic Leap gains 2 charges. You know what? That one actually, a lot of people will look at it and be like, why would I ever want to do 2 leaps back to back? Dude, that's extra mobility. 3 leaps back to back is so cool. I always love that legendary. Even though it didn't really do much for you, the 3 leaps were so cool for moving around, dude. You can just go, just leaping across the place, dude. It was fun. Misshapen Mirror or Mishappen Mirror. Spell effect lasts 200% longer. It applies to your part. Oh, that's a cool one. That's cool. Signal Torment of Kings. Activate a Blaze from Reckless or Avatar. Randomly cast one of the other 2 abilities. No, you know what? That kind of sucks. If you are a Fury Warrior, you pop Recklesses and then you're forced to Blade Storm. When you pop Recklesses, you want to use other abilities. You don't want to use Blade Storm. And when you pop Recklesses, you'll just start spinning. That will suck, dude. But if you pop Recklesses and you gain Avatar, that's dope. I think the only spec that wins this is maybe Arms, because you Blade Storm and you gain Avatar. Meow. Or you Blade Storm and you gain Recklessness, which kind of generates some rage, but it also has crit to it, so I guess it's nice. I think the only one that honestly wins here is the Prot, because you either gain Recklessness for a shit ton of Fury generation, or you just Blade Storming the shit out of the enemy, while also parrying. Maybe. I think it should change Blade Storm. It should be Colossal Smash or something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Recklessness and Avatar. That's a cool combo, but having a chance that you'll give you a Blade Storm like a 50-50, that would suck as a Fury Warrior, dude. I think it would have a macro where you cancel Blade Storm with this too. So if you are Blade Storming, I guess you'll cancel it. Because as Fury, you have so many other abilities to press, it Blade Storm just kind of aids into your rotation. It's not worth most of the time. It's better if like it's a Blade Storm, for Fury Warrior, if it's like a Blade Storm that's increased by 100% more damage. Right? That would be worth. Because then it's like, well, at least it does a shit ton of damage, so might as well. Arms. They don't have a lot for warriors. Even Fury, like DNT, do not touch, I guess. Warrior, Battle Lord. You slam with 30% chance to reset cooldown on Mortal Strike. Tier set. I guess it's okay. Prod, Thunderlord. Each enemy hit with Thunder Clap. Clap in the booty cheeks. Reduce the cooldown of your demoralizing shot by 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay. That's alright. I'm okay with that one. The Wall. Shield Slam generates 2 additional rage and reduces the main cooldown of your shield wall by 4 seconds. That seems pretty good. That's about it though, right? Yeah. Dude, mages fucking win. Fire mages in particular. Why do mages always win, dude? Blizzard. Why did they give him Greater Pyroblast, Blizzard? Huh? Come on, Blizzard. Yo, Lidl. Yeah, I can see you now, fam. Yeah! Yeah, Lidl! Lidl! Okay, let's go to the alpha, boys. Let's see if we can do a dungeon in the alpha. Let's hop on my rogue and do a dungeon in the alpha. Let's see if I can get some guildies on the alpha to do a dungeon with. Actually, Mem Narc! That's my tank in my guild. He's not online. World of Warcraft Classic Summer Ball now? Competitive World of Warcraft Classic. Really? Can I watch it for like a second? Oh! Wait. This competitive World of Warcraft Classic? Summer Bowl? Can I watch this? Holy shit! You have so many fucking health bars on the left and on the right. Well, I'm not gonna watch that too much longer. I just don't want to have shit with it. Wait, are people watching this? 3,000 people. Classic WoW competitive BGs. I mean, how many people would actually be excited about Classic WoW competitive battlegrounds, right? Classic WoW competitive BGs. It's a cool idea. I mean, there's actually people playing it. That's cool, but like, I don't know how I feel about it. Look at them graphics. Oh, I could turn it up, but like, I had it on like a really shitty graphic. Actually, it said 1080p. There's no way to look like 1080p. But I don't even know, dude. I don't know. We'll see if that picks up in his team. Like, it's a cool idea for anybody that loves Classic, but like, I feel like the whole Classic community kind of like... I feel like the Classic big hype just kind of came and went like a fart. Like, there's still definitely going to be people playing it, sure. You know. There's a lot of boomers out there, but like, there's only so many boomers. You know what I mean? Like, there's still people that go to like old school malt shops. So, I mean, if someone likes it, right? What am I to say? I just don't know how popular it's going to be. I know that people meme on BFA all the time, like, oh my god, BFA. But like, at least I have 20,000 viewers watching the arenas. And I know that people are like BFA PvP in patch 8.3 with corruptions is the worst patch ever for corruptions. But like, at least still 20,000 people will tune in. Like, to watch the favorite arena dudes play. I don't know. Maybe I had it twisted. Maybe I got it twisted, chat. I'm just trying to speak my mind, but I'm also trying not to be offensive. And that's probably the biggest problem, is I'm trying not to be offensive. Maybe I should be offensive. Fuck that. Okay, I can't say that. They'll come for me. They'll come for me and my valuables. Hey, I kind of like standing around, saw some yesterday. I mean, it's just Classic PvP. It's kind of like... I feel like there's an element of jankiness to it. Or just about everything in Classic, there's an element of jankiness that's like, it's nice and endearing, but it's just not something that I'm like super sucked into, you know what I mean? I have been playing a little bit of Classic just leveling, and goddamn is that game fucking grindy as hell. But you could really waste 2 hours and just grind for a whole level, and it's actually kind of enjoyable in a weird way. Like, if you just like a mindless grind where you just kind of run from mob to mob killing them, and you kind of like that just grind aspect of an MMO, I think it does that really well. But in terms of like meaningful things in there, man, I don't know. Maybe there is a meaningful aspect. You just got to get in the guild and actually start doing stuff, but it's just so weird. Did you be aggro mouthfeel coming for you? Yo, dude, we got banned from being able to stream before just for me watching a guy eat a fucking hot dog on stream. Big ass hot dog or whatever the fuck it was. So I'm just gonna kind of chill, not gonna watch World of Warcraft stream. I mean, it's by Blizzard, so I doubt it. Like, anybody from Blizzard is gonna come at me and be like, what are you doing here? Why are you watching? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody cares, but just in case, just for the safety of my own butthole, we're just gonna leave and never come back. Let's try to queue for dungeons, boys. We got a bunch of dungeons. I want to try queuing for dungeons and maybe play some assassination. Assassin doesn't really feel that strong on the alpha right now, in my opinion, but maybe we can find a build that works really well into assassination set. You know what I mean? Because assassin's been feeling a little bit kind of meh. The game is fine, but it's just a battleground stuff like Classic seems to last full timer. I mean, when people are getting competitive, yeah. Like, normally BGs in WoW just become like a casual thing you do. Maybe RBGs is the only thing that gets really competitive. But they don't last too long, you know? Neither do arenas. I don't know. I don't really know how else to explain it, really. Is there anything new in the Bastion area? Let's go back to Bastion, boys. Because I don't know if there's anything new in the Bastion zones. Or maybe we can go exploring. Let's go exploring. Well, okay, this is a little elevator back to Bastion. Let's go explore here, and we'll come back to Bastion when we get tired of stuff. Yeah. Here's the deal. Where here I can 100 to 0 glides left and right in my lovely gear on live, no skill. Because it's so imbalanced, Classic is actually balanced. Isn't Classic the expansion where people were actually literally one-shotting each other in the global with the Windfury procs? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh? I don't really... I mean, if that's how you feel, man, you know, to each is their own, but... to each is their own, but I don't know if I can agree there, my dude. I don't know if I can agree there, my dude. Classic is actually balanced. It would be cool if they were to like balance Classic though, like Classic. Somebody, like a buddy of mine was really trying to push the idea of like, what if they did a Classic Plus, man? You know, balance out all the specs, make it so that every spec is viable. I'm just like, I don't think they're gonna do it. But he's like, yeah, but what if? But it's like, well, I really don't think they're gonna do it. I really don't think that's in Blizzard's prerogative. So I don't really know. I don't really know. Still in alpha access. Sorry about that, Arc, but I am here with the alpha. Tell me when you want to see on the alpha and we'll do it. How does that sound, fam? That's about the closest I can do. Also, I've been trying to pickpocket the shadow of enemies out here, and nobody, I repeat, nobody can change the way that my Crimson Vial works. There's literally no enemy that can give me a different Crimson Vial thing. None of them. And I'm a little bit like getting annoyed by it, to be honest. I'm walking through them all. Wait, is there another elevator thing down here? What the fuck is there shit down here? Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Don't notice me. Fuck. Oh, elevator! I can make it. Just fine, dude. What the fuck? Why are you guys out here? Maldraxi Defector? I played a bit of Maldrax's zone, and the zone looks... Oh my god, it's a stacker. That's a big motherfucker. But there's a lot of guys in Maldraxxus that kind of like I can believe that they defected out of Maldraxxus, because Maldraxxus is kind of a shithole and there's a lot of bad shit going on there. I can totally see it, honestly. But yeah, that's interesting. No, the thing that people have been saying is good and when it's bad is something you just have to other classes to cover the weakness. No, the thing is, I have been saying is it's good because everyone is bad at something and thus you have to cover everyone's weakness. I think that's how arenas are, right? I think that's like the idea behind arenas was, is hey, every class has advantage and disadvantage and you have to cover the weaknesses with your strengths. That's why Blizzard balances it in 3v3 rather than 1v1s. Although imagine if they did try to do as good of a job and it really came like super close to a 1v1 balance that was also good for 3v3 at the same time. That should be interesting. But I think the only way you'll be able to do that is if you diminish the role of PvP for healers to be damage and some healing. And everybody has their own healing aspects, you know what I mean? And healer is just a offshoot playstyle of a DPS with some heals. I think that way it would work. Wait, undead I can pickpocket them? But I can pickpocket her. Oh, we can get Slice and Dice up. Yeah. I don't like this buff with Grand Melee, just the extra leech is only 20%, 50%. It's not gonna be 20 anymore. It's gonna be a little bit nutty, but it's okay. Yeah. For the portals in your zone again, so you'll find the portals back in Oribos. We'll probably go there in a little bit. But you go back to Oribos, and there's like a section above in the upper floor where you can get all the portals and such. What the hell? That thing is a dot? I guess it does shadow damage. I thought it would just like increase the amount of shadow damage it take. Ooh! Some stun damage between the eyes damage you can do. It's kind of nutty, honestly. You get a big old between the eyes up. It's so good. What the fuck? Where'd you guys come from? What? You're fucking on the ground. Hello? Get out of there. Swimming on the ground, literally. Oh my god, the Clevo outlet is so good. Holy shit, dude. Oh my goodness. What is this? Necrotic Staff. Inflict damage to enemies within 10 yards of impact. Okay. Let's go to Oribos, boys. Let's go to Oribos. We'll go Prideful Hamlet. We'll go to Oribos right after. How does that sound? I'll show you around. Can you duel in Shadowlands? I mean, if you find somebody, yeah, you can, but there's no, like, I think once the beta for Shadowlands comes out, we'll have a lot more people that are going to be put in a PvP area, and the whole point is going to be duel each other, PvP against one another for Blizzard to collect data and stuff, and maybe even do BGs. Kind of like how they did with the BFA at some point. Thank you, Dal. No problem, Kim. I don't know what I'm saying thank you for, but hey, thanks for watching. But the balancing is something you have to come to choose. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, kind of impossible with the variations. I have this really dumb rule in my head that says if there's nothing you can do, there's got to be something you can do. I don't like saying that there's like something's impossible. I don't like thinking of it like that. But maybe I'm an idiot, and that's probably it. I feel like if you think really, really hard, use that noodle, you might come up with something. But that's just me. I don't like giving up like that. So apparently this is where you're gonna go for your weekly, weekly vault. It's actually even called weekly vault now. Yeah, so this is gonna be the place where you go to when you get your mythic pluses and I think even PvP stuff done. There's a guild vault? You're not in a guild. Oh, okay. I see how it is. So that's how it's gonna be. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Let me show you where the portals are. I'm messing around too much here. I'm trying to explore the place from time to time, see if there's anything new here. But here we go. If you go upstairs to the Ring of Transference, you actually see these portals now. You have a gate to Bastion that looks so blue. And you have a gate to Maldraxxus that will be like, I think here. But for some reason I don't have it unlocked. I think I have to do the story to unlock Maldraxxus. But I'm already way past because I'm an event through character. But I can go back to the Revendreth. And I can go to the Gardenwald for the Fae. But I cannot go to Maldraxxus. For whatever reason. Just doesn't have a flight path available for me. At least for this character. I can log on the other rogue and it has it available. Ooh. Let me hit it. Ooh, really good buff. The fuck? My thing didn't work. That's okay. I don't have it anymore. Yeah. Hello. Does the turnip have a back to it? I guess it's the back of a turnip, right? Because I feel like I'd be hitting the front of it. Oh yeah, there is a back. You can see it. There's a back to the turnip. Weird concept, right? Look at my new Shadow Blit. I know. I made a whole video on it. Just for his obliterate, not everybody else's. Thought I was. Yeah, I made a whole video, dude. Come on, man. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man? You should watch the video. We're streaming, by the way. You should come watch the stream. I like it. Honestly, either way. Yeah, for dual wield, I do see why it looks weird, because it looks like you're just doing it with one hand, and the other sword is a little bit like bent out a little bit. Doesn't look quite normal. Flip still? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's awesome. The fact that they still do the flipping motion. That's cool. The miserable bird turnips today the hell back. Hell yeah. Today I learned, dude. TIL. Oh, the breath build apparently is really strong. I don't think he did it right, though. I don't feel about the entire Inferno, Rain of Fire synergy. So the Inferno doesn't even work right now. The whole summoning Infernals. At least last time I checked. Maybe now it works. I guess we could test it, yeah? Maybe I'll do that. I'll jump on a Warlock and we'll test it, see if it works. Oh, we almost have a tank, though. Actually, I should stick around my Rogue until we get a tank. And we can do the dungeon. Because we just need one more, dude. God damn, this Mog looks so good. I might just rock this on my Rogue, man. That looks so good. Look at the setup. On the female Nightborn, it actually looks dope. Let's get a reroll. I don't know why I kidnapped the guy. The turnip. Hey brother, you have a cool Turasian philosophy? You have a cool Turasian philosophy. What would be a cool Turasian philosophy? Huh. What are cultural people all about? I was gonna say get drunk and sail the sea, but I don't really know if that's fair to Culturans. What's a Culturan's philosophy? Although it's kind of looks bonked at the moment considering the proc rate issues. Yeah, hope they buff to hand in the future. Culturas and philosophy. I was gonna say something like happy wife, happy life, but like change it with a boat. Like happy boat, happy mode. I don't know. 50% kill machine procs is based on actual autos and a proc rate averages. Yeah. If you do the math behind it, I'm pretty sure, yeah, two-hand is gonna end up losing out on the dual wield playstyle because dual wield just has more auto attacks. You're winning out on more autos, you're winning out on more procs in general. Also, you have 2 runes, not to mention 2 runes to buff you instead of just 1. That's a pretty big, massive thing. It's like 80 procs per minute, but just 2-hand I can never reach. True. Yeah, it's a pretty big issue, honestly. Let's open Runeforge, you think so? Maybe. I'm new to the stream, what's up, Ahmed, man? The Trogas Tower. I think if they give you, what is it? There we go. That's what I meant to say. The mech artifact comparison, so for 2-hand DKs, 2-hand, no. That's still a dual wield. But I'm pretty sure if you go for a dual wield, I think that's what it's called. I remember they had something for it before. Like in MOP or WAD. Hope not kind of the balance of proc rates to run for this. Go more than mates. But it was bad for the game. Okay, man, I like big oblitz. I like big oblitz. I thought it was really good. Hey brother, what do you think about frost mages about PvP? Armand, I think they're kind of neat, but not a lot of people play them. Like fire ends up kind of taking everything over. Let's be honest here, yeah. More faster level up in Shadowlands. What's more faster? Yeah, Shadowlands leveling is apparently going to be faster than the current leveling, and leveling today is buffed like massively. 100% for 2-hand and 100% frost strike for dual wield. Or they can play different rotations, stat pros, and set weapons with them. I mean, yeah, but I think most people that want a 2-hand play style didn't want it just for cosmetics, you know? Yeah, I'm behind the camp of like, dude, I want to get a 2-hand playstyle, but I don't want it just to be cosmetic there. You know what I mean? I'd like actual like changes in terms of gameplay. That's just me though. Maybe they could do something about it. Maybe they could just increase. I don't know. So about the bigger blitz. I mean, right now it is. I mean, right now, blitz are big too. When all frost, dam, and crit with killing machine. So I guess it's kind of back. Because frost DKs right now, when you obliterate, it's actually full frost damage. So it goes through armor, and it's 100% crit with killing machine. So technically, big obliterates are back in a way. It's just you have big obliterates together combined with the current playstyle. I just think what if they were to like reduce the dot damage of Frost Fever, reduce the auto attack damage so don't swing as much, but make obliterates just slightly stronger. I think it would counterbalance the playstyle maybe even a little. First damage K, machine isn't even hooked up to a mastery yet, just like damage from ignoring armor. Oh, really? Interesting. So mastery doesn't even increase it then? Huh. Fuck that, give me a blitz, dude. That's what I want too. I want bigger blitz. I like bigger blitz. I thought it was cool. I understand this dude's thought process, right? I understand this thought process, so like it was kind of messed to balance, but a lot of people like the bigger blitz. Again, what I think they should do is maybe reduce the dot damage from Frost Fever, since you swing less with less auto attacks, but increase the blitz damage to counterbalance it, right? What if they did it so if you have a two-hand equip? We'll check Wowhead, it's not the whitelist yet. Oh, okay. You do less dot damage from Frost Fever, less autos because it's two-hand, but more oblit damage to counterbalance it. I feel like that might be enough of a fix, honestly, where you're reducing damage from a dot, but you're attacking the damage to obliterate, so still have that same big obliterate playstyle and more consistency hopefully out of it, because your obliterates just do more damage every time you hit it. That'll make up for less procs and less dot damage, but you can make obliterate a little bit more front-loaded. That's just my thought process, but maybe. What they need to do is fix the auto attack procs, baseline, and the talents. True. What kind of weapons does he have, actually? What is that? Yo, that weapon looks dope. What the fuck? That looks awesome. That looks so cool. And it looks like there's runes on it, but it's just an effect. That looks so cool. I like that weapon. Zin Kaz Blade of the Fallen God. Yo, it looks cool. Frozen Pulse, for example, gotta be chucked. Yeah, that's a lame one. Frozen Pulse just inflicting frost damage when you have no runes. That's lame. What class are actual PvP for PvP? Way too early to tell, man. What class are OP for PvP? You have to spec more balance than others. True. I guess right now, if you're looking for Shadowlands, like there's specs that are stronger than classes in general. Could possibly be fixed with lower proc rate, higher proc amount. You checks have a chance to generate the runes. Higher proc rate, low proc amount. So low proc, like the amount of rune it gives you, but a really high proc rate. Maybe. Teach a Coltiran to fish and it'll fish at the bay. Teach a Coltiran to drink and it'll protect the homeland all day. I like that, Mark. I like that. I like that a lot. That's actually, I think that's 5-head, dude. Holy shit. Because let me explain why that's actually cool. Teach a Coltiran fish to fish at the bay. Because, you know, he'll just go fishing. Coltiran to drink, it'll protect the homeland all day. Drinking, I mean, you drink at a pub. You don't drink alone, you drink with the rest of the community. I mean, you get to go drinking, hanging out with everybody, having fun with the community. And of course, you want to maintain this community. You want to maintain this habit of drinking with everybody else, surrounded by loved ones and family and whatever. So, of course, you're going to protect that shit. That's actually 5-head as fuck. I like it. I think it makes sense. Maybe I'm digging in too much into it, but I'll fucking love that. Some rune forge band-aid, like only one main hand counts separate into mirror. Maybe that could be the fix. Maybe that could be the fix. I like how I started hanging out in the alpha, and I just found this random dude hitting a pumpkin, and then we're talking about fucking death knights and how to fix them. I like this shit, dude. This is World of Warcraft, man. There's so many now, no doubt, so there might be better than the Fallen Crusader. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Or just make a two-hand only. But I have a major rune, aka Fallen Crusader, and one rune forge, aka Rise Apocalypse. But to have major rune forge, aka Fallen Crusader, and minor rune forge, aka Rise / Apocalypse. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, because you kind of need Fallen Crusader and everything. Or maybe Fallen Crusader could proc more on two-hand weapons. Maybe something like that. Alright, boys. We're still waiting for our dungeon. I don't know if he'll actually be able to get into the dungeon or not. True. I guess we will have to see. though I do like what they did with Warrior and Locks recently. So, I mean, if they did Warlocks right and Warriors right, which I like, they'll probably do something for DKs at some point. Balance spells perfectly. Well, I DK you perfectly, but pretty decent job overall. Yeah? I wouldn't say they balanced it perfectly. It's not super tuned, but I'd say it's well tuned. You know what I mean? There's certain things that are pretty busted right now, like Warlocks, for example. I was tired and they lasted a little too long, boys. I mean, how Blade hits the same as him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, when it comes to, like, he's about to talk about the Inferior Warrior, like, single body versus Titans group, isn't he? How many tanks are confirmed in the alpha? 5 tanks. So we have Brewmaster, Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Monk, Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Warrior, Paladin. Yeah, but you also have 5 healers too, like Disc Priest, Holy Priest, Rest Shaman, Rest Druid, Monk. Holy Paladin, wait, 6. I think I'm missing a tank. Bear, that's what I'm missing. Okay, 6 tanks and 6 healers. So this main hit only like Frostbite is correct between the weapon setups on the alpha. Oh, really? Oh. English people speaking so French so fast. I am French, yo Armand. How you doing, my man? Most French people that come by the stream will say hi, I'm French, and I never see them again. So happy to sticking around, my dude. Yeah, the English wasn't my first language either. My first language was Russian, so I feel you, dude. But still following YouTube, but not Twitter. Fixed. I didn't care why I wasn't following. English people speaking so fast, yeah. How do you feel about marksman hunter ability in PvP and arenas now? Like in Shadowlands or in BFA? In BFA, they're not that great, but I'd like for them to be. In Shadowlands, they might have an opportunity to be good. The Shadowlands, no idea. Hopefully, they'll be better. Biting shot based on is kind of nice, and I think people that play marksman right now in PvP are gonna have a much easier time. But people that don't play hunter right now, they'll play a lot of marksman. I don't think they're gonna have an easy time at all. I really hope Nightborn get a lot more haircuts options. Maybe some of the same hair options as a Night Elf. Because I think they're such a cool fucking race. Like they're a Night Elf, but a Horde. Hordes Night Elves in a sense. And they're fucking cool, man. I like their aesthetics. But I like it if they had a little bit extra customizations. I think it'd be dope as hell. Yeah. That's just a clean up thing. I think removing that from tooltip. It was direct copy paste from Unholy. What are thoughts on target caps? Honestly, I don't really mind target caps at all. I don't mind target caps whatsoever. Like, if everybody's getting target caps, let's say like only 2 classes that are not getting target capped, which are specs, Unholy Death Knights and Affliction Warlocks. Let's say the only specs that are not getting capped on AoE. Every other class is. So I think it's going to be fine. I understand why Blizzard is trying to do. They're trying to figure out how they want to do AoE pools, and they don't want classes that have insanely massive, like giga AoE with massive ranges to it, like to be dominant in Mythic Plus, for example. So putting caps on AoE, I think they're going to end up changing a lot of the mobs, so you don't really have as many mobs in one single area, or so you can pull extra to make sure you have 5 pulls at all times. I mean, it could be good for the game. It could be really bad. We'll just have to wait and see. Once more people are in dungeons and we can test out some Mythic Plus dungeons, then I think we'll be able to see how the meta is going to feel like. And maybe Blizzard will go back on that deal altogether. But with them putting caps, they're also trying to adjust the design to be added with a 5 cap. Certain abilities are going to be even stronger because they don't have any cap on AoE. But they want to make certain classes that cleave a lot stronger cleave, while classes that have a wider cap are a lot stronger in those regards. So certain classes will be stronger in some parts than others. Where shaman stuff over the last 2 weeks has been great. More of that stuff, exactly. It's so good. I love the Demon playstyle. Chapter classes are cleave and alpha as well as 1-1. For cleave and alpha, like small target cleave or big target cleave. I'd say Outwork's gotten better since above the Blade Flurry, but now they gave us a target cap. Fear Warrior, Arms Warrior, Destro Warlock, Outlaw Rogue are all going to be really good for cleave. I think in some sense Windwalkers are going to be pretty good for cleave, like a 2-target cleave. And dot classes. So Destro Warlock, I think Affliction is going to be pretty good for cleave. Shadow Priest could be good for cleave if the, hopefully with good Shadow Priest changes. But there's certain classes that are better at bigger groups, like 4 or 5, 6. Where Outlaw I think is decent at it. Fury Warrior will be better at it though. Marksman is going to be better at that. Beastmasters is going to be better at that. Demon Hunter I think is going to like that multiple target cleave. Paladins are going to like it. So the only class I think is going to be kind of good in the middle maybe is maybe like Outlaw Rogue and Fury Warrior. Maybe. Do we want to do some BFA keystones, please? Maybe we will, honestly. Like a Demo and Destro last time did most of them, Drax's enhancement in those 3 weeks. The other side is ends. Other side is dope. I did it as Fury, Survival, and Feral. And Boomy Feral. Awesome dungeon. Yeah, I think we'll do some BFA here in a bit, boys. We've been trying to queue for a dungeon, and we had a group of a healer in the DPS, and now it's falling apart because everybody is not impatient, waiting for a tank. Warriors were already capped? Yeah, Fury Warriors were already capped, but they're not going to feel that different. Arms Warriors weren't capped with Bladestorm, but now they're going to be as well. But they're going to like that A target cap on Bladestorm, so they're going to be really good at AoE with Bladestorm. With certain abilities. What's this? What's up, Lewis? How you doing, my man? Anyway, I think I'm a piece for now. Do some BFA keys for the week. Cool. I should add this fucking guy on the alpha. We could do some dungeons together, shouldn't we? Cal Carell. Well, no, he added me on Twitter, so I'll be able to find the character's name, and he was on the mall. I can remember that. Let me hop on Alpha again real quick, just for checking out Destro Boys. I want to see if that Infernal playstyle is fixed now, and you can actually summon Infernals. Let me do that real quick, okay? Let me do it. Any tips on getting better in arenas? Gear is very important, Blaine. Gear is very, very important. The better gear you have, the better you will do. Which is kind of sad state of affairs, honestly. But also practice. Practice makes perfect. Let's hop on Destro for just a second to see if the Infernal playstyle works, if they fix it or not. Still nothing in Soulbinds. They haven't added him yet. Cadillac, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Cal Rel, yeah, I have him added. He added me on Twitter, so I have him right here. So I'll be able to, if it's the same name exactly. Cal Rel, yeah, he's spelled exactly on Twitter as it is here. So I'll add him at some point, man. I'll follow him back. That's what I'll do. I'll follow him back. Alrighty. So I'll add him on the alpha. I'll message him at some point and be like, yo, can I add you on the alpha? You seem to know a lot about classes. And we're always looking for a 5th for dungeons. I can invite you if we ever get a group. Like if you're online, we're doing a group. So you can do some testing and stuff. Привет, друг! How you doing, Alexei? How you doing, my man? Zdorova, zdorova. So we got us this Reign of Chaos, right? Alright, boys. So this ability, while your Infernal is active, every soul shard you spend has a 50% chance to summon an additional Infernal. Last 10 seconds. We're gonna go for like the full playstyle with... Let's go Soulfire, man. So we're gonna do this, right? Wait. Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's a big AoE. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool combo. Actually, let's just do AoE like this. Yeah, we'll just AoE. We'll Rain of Fire it, yeah? We'll just Rain of Fire it. Just so we can spend more souls. No summons yet. We're spending, like, we should have a 40% chance to summon one for AoE. We're still not summoning shit. Yeah, it doesn't work yet, boys. Now we're for sure aware that it doesn't yet work. A little bit sad, honestly. That's okay. So in any case it doesn't work, I think we'll have to try it again next alpha build. But yeah, that right now just does not work. Alright, now to BFA. Carl was an old guilded back in WoD. He messaged me that I accidentally met you in Orbis and all places. Really? What the fuck? Small world athlete. Yeah, me and him were just hanging around and he was hitting a turnip. And I walked up and started hitting him. I was like, oh shit, it's down. And I was like, oh, hello. And we talked about Frost Athletes for a bit in other classes. He just added me on Twitter. I'm gonna add him on BNet at some point. That's fucking awesome. Yo, that's small fucking world, dude. The world is tiny. Everybody knows each other. What the hell? That's fucking awesome, dude. Dude, tell him that, hey, I'm the Atho guy that's all the time on the fucking streams, boys. I have like a billion videos from Dalaran on me. What's up, fam? Hello, Phil. What's up, man? I did, dude. I still can't get over that, dude. What the hell? No way. That's awesome, Atho. Back in WoD, huh, man? That's awesome. Just played some PvP. I don't know why I hate gushing wounds, not receiving an end. Yeah, gushing is getting smacked by gushing is something for sure. Now I gotta figure out which one of my tunes on the BFA have not got a key done, boys. So if anybody comes into the chat and asks, hey, why are we not doing BFA? Let them know we're doing BFA. There's no dungeon groups. It's super hard to find stuff. We're just getting some dailies done too. So let me find out which characters have not done a kill this week. But what did that turnip think? That turnip didn't like it most likely, but he doesn't have the mouth, so turnips aren't people. So we can do whatever we want to them, right, boys? That sounds fucked up, honestly. Alrighty. What alts have not done a key this week? My mage has not. My rogue has done a 20. So actually, a lot of my alts haven't done a key, dude. We gotta get some keys done. What is wrong with me? So this is tyrannical this week, so I think I want to play single target build for my arcane mage. We'll just blast people every minute. How does that sound? We'll try to see if we can find ourselves like a... We'll do a plus 14 so we can get a 13, 14, or 15. Get a decent key. Fun people equals fun group. Yes, please, that's me. That sounds like me. Get me in there. What are we all playing this week, man? I want to know. Are we playing single target dungeons or are we playing big AoE dungeons as arcane? Max key? It looks like people are playing big AoE. I think people are playing big AoE, man. But did I actually get invited? Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, dude! So, I would say Motherload is an AoE dungeon. Verse group should be on the vendor. And verse 3? Yeah, verse 3 is up right now. If you guys want to pick one up, at least make sure to at least pick one up. Especially if you're doing PvP. Let me swap to my AoE build since that seems to be what everybody else is running this week. With focusing. Can I find the link itself of the build that everybody's running? Meme beam, blood of the enemy conflict. Okay, meme beam, blood of the enemy conflict. Okay, we're set. Now I just gotta swap to TDs and we'll be okay. Cool. They're gonna be at a 13 down on the way. Most of the time, meetings happen, priorities, and Constyle Dow. We just smacked the turnip, dude. Hell yeah! We smacked the fucking turnip. Beat the shit out of it. Let's go. I got food. Luke's got that. Gib the Banana Hoarder. Is that the actual pet's original name? Gib. Ooh, 1 million health, stamina. You got TDs, right? The rank 3 TD, yes. Only one rank 3 TD. Well, he's still gonna do a lot of damage, isn't he? As a demon hunter, that seems really strong. But I think the Demon Hunters in the Alpha seem to do a little bit of a nerf. They seem to have that nerf, but they still do a lot of good damage. Like, even after nerf, they still do a lot of good damage, dude. Doesn't seem like they're even affected by it much, honestly. Are we actually gonna let him activate the mech? I think we are. Uh-oh, I can't really do much about that. Maybe I can hit it? Yeah, I can. I don't know if I can cleave the explosives well at all as Arcane. I'll try cleaving them, see if it will off-cleave to like other targets or not. I don't think it does though. I know that I can't explosion it, that's for sure. We do a lot of damage though. We do a lot of AoE damage if anything. I don't think I'll be able to cleave these things easily. I like the AoE damage we do though. Most of the meetings happen mechs worth more count. That's true, but some people in random groups don't really like it. That all mechs happen. Okay, so he's gotta let all mechs happen, no CC on them. Yeah, some tanks and healers like doing mechs, others don't. I mean, it's a pug group, right? It's only 13, it's a pug group, so I don't blame anybody if they like, decide not to. That's not super important for us to do them. How far does he want to go with him? I'm trying to figure out where the tank wants to take the boss. Oh, all the way? I'm perfectly fine going all the way. But I can just do this. And I can sprint the whole time. Meow. I guess we could do some damage to Urg, the Breaker of Heroes. I'm so glad they reversed back that Shimmer nerf, because I love doing double Shimmers, dude. It's way too fucking cool. I like it too much. Okay, should be getting close to the execute range. I think 35% is the execute range. Yeah. So we're gonna try to blast this boss as much as we can. I don't want to lust before we get the kicks in, but I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna end up lusting as the kicks come out. So that's gonna be a little unfortunate. So we don't want to go hardcore on them yet. Oh, okay, we'll do these guys instead. That works. I'll mean beam him. And somebody's gonna have to interrupt that assassin if possible. That's just fletching. Nice. This explosive I'm gonna try to hitting. Oh, I do cleave explosives! Wait, I actually can properly cleave explosives and they'll off cleave to secondary targets. I can actually do explosives. That's awesome. Okay, so we're not gonna go Hambo until later, right? Wait until we get the buffs. Not going Hambo until we get our buffs. And once we have the big buffs with kicks, then we'll do stuff. What? Really? Okay, alright. Well, there's a kick available here. I'm gonna use it. Okay, well everybody, I mean, we might as well just start blasting, yeah? One kick missed. Hopefully they'll get it. Okay, I'm just gonna blast him. I'm just gonna use all my mana. Okay, now I can just start doing big executes. Huge executes. And we don't have to worry about nothing. We don't gotta worry about nothing. Except this kick. There we go. 100k DPS. Not the worst. I really wish I could go single target here, because then I could really blast the boss. Half his health will be gone at a 13. It's only 13 too, so it really wouldn't be that bad. I mean, it's only 2 targets. This is where my damage actually kind of sucks, dude. Because I need to hit at least 3 targets to really get any big value out of it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I like that. Oh, do I need to invis? No, I'm okay. I'm gonna try focusing on explosives as possible. There we go. I kind of sort of can focus on explosives. Big mean beam so I can get some mana back. Uh-oh. Got it. Those don't take direct damage? Yeah, so explosive orb isn't gonna do it, or arcane explosion is not gonna do it. However, using abilities like barrage will hit it, and will also off-cleave to secondary targets. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Using barrage will off-cleave. That's the important part. So I can still target it, and I'll hit it, and I'll still off-cleave to secondary targets. That's the important part. This way I'm able to eliminate it. I'll also be able to get quite value damage from it. Right here I can hit it. Oh, I can hit it. Maybe I can explosive hit it. Got it. Wait, no. No, I didn't hit it. Didn't hit it fast enough. Like here, it was explosive. If I were to hit it, it will hit the mechs around me. So I wouldn't lose any damage. Invis. Like there, I can still, like, I do damage to the secondary targets, but the main part is explosives over. Also, we're running out of mana here. Is he gonna pull more? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna meme beam him. Oh. Okay, now we can just chill. As long as you're melee, if you get a TD proc, we'll be alright. TDs though, I really want to swap out of TDs. I want to go for crit damage on I want to go for crit chance on Arcane Mage. So I'm going to be stacking as many Severes as I humanly can on Arcane from now on. As many as I can, boys. Oh my god, they're going to pull extra, aren't they? Okay, I had to interrupt. Wait for the jockeys. Did they pull? No, they didn't. All the machetes. Oh, I almost hit those guys too. That could have been really bad. At some point I'm gonna need to get some mana back, but I guess that's not the day. Okay, we're just gonna go for big damage here. Fuck it. Hello, fletches. Can't really do much about those. Nice, good fear. By the Demon Hunter. Just continue to blast in here for a little bit longer. That's all the fletches I could do. And since we did use our arcane power, I might as well use the evocation. And then we just meme beam downhill to the mech. Barely tagged him though. It's a lot unfortunate. 1 AoE. Now we kind of lost a lot of the value. Because we can only cleave properly when there's 3 or more targets. When there's 2 targets, we can't arcane barrage or arcane explosion anymore. Not as effectively. Interrupt that. Vapor. The vapors are in enrage mechanics, so it's not something I can actually steal like a buff. Probably would have been better if he actually killed the explosive there. Disoriented, not what I meant to do. Oh, it's enraged. Okay, so we gotta kill things that are enraged. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, so fucking many he's pulling. I mean, I guess it's fine. Don't interrupt that. Ah, that's toxic. I'm gonna chill here. The explosive is probably gonna go off. It's a demon hunter. They're good at taking damage if they have a proper build, but with that build they don't really do enough damage in order to aggro. So that's something I need to remember. Nice. And I think we're done. We picked up a lot of percent here, dude. Just in the whole first area, 65%. So I guess we're just gonna do a lot of skips, which I'm okay with. This guy's doing it very by the book. This group pulling so much, you kind of have to. I mean, we got ourselves what? DK, we got a Hunter, we got Meme. Well, as Arcane, you actually like when groups kind of like stop pulling once in a while. But if you just spam pull, you're able to really cover a lot of traction with the dungeon, cover a lot of ground very, very quickly, without any issue, and get through mobs super quickly to save on time as well. But since you're pulling small, you don't really have to worry about like over pulling or under pulling or whatever it is. Pulling constantly, so you're always racking up more enemies. Can't really interrupt that. Alright, we're gonna meme beam and hope we don't draw aggro. Okay, we're fine. Big TD, huge damage, and I guess the tank also got a TD proc. Cool. That was actually a lot of shit just died pretty quickly. Can't interrupt. I might need to actually evocate here because I'm starting to run out of mana. I get that explosive and I'll evocate because I need mana. I got that explosive. Wait, I didn't. Uh-oh. Huge burst. The execute damage is really where it comes in handy as a arcane mage, especially with the enrage buff being a thing. Because I could use the barrage to just use that as an execute. It does more damage with enemies that are below 35% health. We're pulling in one more. I'm okay with that. Okay, now there's only 2 targets because the I don't think the explosives actually benefit or function like as if it's an extra target for me to arcane explosion on. I don't think they actually even take damage. Now, will the tank let me cleave the blob? That is the question. Will he let me cleave Blobbert? I don't think he will, so we're just gonna have to do it on our own. Oh, he's gonna take it actually far away. That's unfortunate. So Blobbert is gonna do his thing. Nobody took down that explosive. I probably could have actually had an insta-cast, but being an arcane mage, it's kind of rough out there, dude. All right, you can take Blobbert back. Normally, you kind of want to run Blobbert with everybody, but it's okay. You do you, boo boo. So long as people get exposed to the tank and handle raging is a non-affix. Oh, well, no, at a higher levels, like a 13, it's not difficult. But at higher levels, like 20 pluses, they really do start hitting hard. Especially if it's a caster with a hard hitting ability, that raging can sometimes be a make it or break it situation, you know what I mean? It can actually be quite rough out there with raging. So here, I really want to go for big AoE damage in the opener. Because this whole fight is a very AoE focused. So I kind of want to be in the middle. I really want for those adds to get next to one another. So that my AoE can really cleave everything. I'm just going to stay here. Because I'm going to stay by the boss. When he pulls the boss, I'm going to get pulled out of the rift anyway. And I kind of want him to get all nearby in the center. Almost times are going to X. Okay. We'll watch out. 2, 1. Do you want to lust this? I don't think we do. Uh-oh. Oh, already big damaging, boys. Already all these ads are starting to get together. I'm gonna start taking damage here. Oh, ice block it. Big AoE. If they can pull them together, that'd be great, but I don't know if they'll be able to. What? How did I die? Jagged Cut. Grand Delusion actually did hit me. Can I get a B-Res? DK, please. Can I get a B-Res? They're running them the fuck out of the bus. Run him on top of the bus. Stack him on top of the boss. If they're running to you, run on the other side of the boss, so they'll be standing on top of the boss. Don't, like, why is he fighting this guy over here and fighting him over there? Put them together and cleave them, boys. Please. Ackerman, can I get a B-Res? Could I get a B-Res? Please? We got ads. DK, please, hello? DK, do you want to fight? Okay, okay, now I got it. Yay. Yeah, I got to be res, boys. Yay. Can you pull him next to the fucking boss for a minute here? Can you please put him next to the boss? No? Okay, I guess we'll be fine with that. Yeah, we'll just live with that. That's so lame. I shouldn't have died there. That was my fault, but like, it was so fucking lame. Alright, we're gonna have to get ourselves actual like tank buster damage. Alrighty, now we actually get to play the game. That was so fucking lame, dude. I definitely could have played that better, but it's just so so annoying. I was hoping that I would survive that. I'm so annoyed. Okay, let's root him, so don't you fucking go anywhere. I'm gonna get my cleave today. I'm gonna get my motherfucking cleave today. Oh my god, I'm stacking up so many fucking damage. The big dams. Oh, there we go. Wasn't that a good cleave, boys? Wasn't that a good cleave? Oh, I'm still taking dot damage, dude. Oh, so lame. I definitely could have done much better. Because it's a perfect AoE potential for me. But nobody put any of the ads together, and I'm sad. We actually somehow doing good damage, even though we were dead for a good portion of this fight. How are we doing decent damage? How are we doing 60-ish K? How? How? Explain me, how? How are we doing good damage? How's Arcane? It's fun as fuck, but like, I definitely need more crit. I want to go full severe. I want to drop all my TDs. TDs are just, it's cool, but like, I want to drop TDs and get a bunch of severe. That seems to be the best stat for Arcane. Lots of crits. The more crit, the more damage you do. Obviously, but like, for now it just seems to be extremely potent. The rats are going berserk. Okay, 2 target. I can't cleave. Can no longer cleave. Let's save the meme beam for later. I think the spider is just gonna want to drag it. What if full mastery? Mastery doesn't appear in the scale Neo as well. So master, all it does is increase the damage of Arcane Barrage and Arcane Blast, which are a good portion of your abilities. But apparently the mastery in Shadowlands might work for all damage, all arcane damage, not just certain abilities. But I think that's why Arcane is just, it just seems to be like you already do good damage because you have big, strong cooldowns, right? You have your Arcane Power, which is a massive CD. Should we just run align aside everything? Or do we want to, like, are we trying to cleave the ads or not? Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll maintain Arcane Power. And I'll blast it from time to time. Let's just run. Just run. Run! Something about the extra crit. I think it's because of the Arcane Power increasing damage by 30%. Right? And then you can run a power to increase the damage even further. And it's just that combination is already so strong for Arcane that going for crit, like if those abilities you need the most amount of damage increase are critting, then you do more damage. I think somebody did the math a while ago. And they figured our crit is just the best stat. Versatility is also another good stat because it increases all damage you do. Not just your, again, your arcane power or arcane barrage, all that stuff. Okay, now I might be able to do some real damage here. Wait, we're losing this? Okay. I'm alright with that. Chemical burn, I could ice block one of them, I guess. I want to stay close enough in melee where I can TD from time to time. Yeah, I'll get over there in a second. Hold on. I'm there now. I know I came in late. I should have popped cities. I did poorly with my mana management at the end there. Very poorly. I got below a certain point. I should have just popped off anyway. I was just trying to go for barrage damage as much as possible. Oh, big pull. Okay with that. Repair. I don't know if he gave anybody a buff. I don't think he did. Somebody got to intro the repair. I don't have a kick. Please. Okay, at least one of those explosives got taken care of. To have the healers, healing numbers always higher when DPS standard fire. True, true, true. Did you know standing fire is a crit buff? I think we're gonna end up pulling those extras. Unless... Ooh, if we're careful, we can get in here. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be a pretty big AoE area. Pretty big scenario for AoE. Oh, this priest. Ah, come on, double fear, are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. I felt like I needed to waste my arcade power on that shit. Come on, Connor, you could at least send your pet to kill command or something, right? Come on, Honor. It is BFA Arcane, true. It is true. Arcane doesn't look horrible, it looks the same really. Yeah, it is BFA Arcane. Because right now we're BFA. If you're new to the stream right now, we did some alpha stuff, just wasn't enough people online to get some dungeons done. So we decided to go back to alpha and or being BFA and oh, he was in the duels? Hell yeah, dude. I didn't even realize. That's awesome. I think this is where I'm gonna stand. Okay, we're gonna go for a big setup here, boys, yeah? Gonna go for a big old beam. And then we're gonna go back to this spot right here. This should be the god spot. If I'm not wrong. Seems like it might be. Oh wow, this that guy died immediately. He's gonna have to get B-res for sure. Yeah, he got B-resed. Back to the God spot. I'm just gonna sit in this spot the whole time. So the reason this is a God spot is because the rockets in this area just never hit. They'll always go around this area. It's just like a dead zone for some reason. Just for whatever reason, never hits here. Twice. I hope we have at least another B-res, because I could get killed by that shit twice. That's unfortunate. I think we have no healer for the rest of this, boys. We might not survive it. Unless he can be res. Oh no, thing from beyond. Oh wow! Be res into the fire immediately! My mans, you just gotta look! You gotta look where you're going! My man! My man! There's fucking dead on the ground yet again! Now there's two of us that are dead. Alright. Good ice block that. We have to kill these things immediately. BS Master, please take out. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I got a Viz. At least I reduced the damage while I'm Viz by what, 30%? My man. Just fucking dead. My man. Okay, I don't have anything for this here. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that the tank deals with this ASAP. Oh, I'm gonna die. Please don't be me. Please don't be me. Please don't be me. Oh, fuck. Why would you stand there? Why? No, 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 no. Run it out. You're a hunter. What are you doing? I'm sitting in a God spot. Why? So I don't die. Until here. Is it on me? Now it's on me. Took a bit of damage here, but it's okay. Wow, that was fun. I don't know. I seriously don't know what the healer was doing, dude. I actually don't know what the healer was doing. That was interesting, though. Sure was interesting. And we got jack shit. Can we get anything good from here? We can get pants with haste. Crit verse. I actually would love a build like that. Haste verse, crit. There's not a lot of crit pieces with versatility on them. So we're not gonna roll here. Wow. PL giving away championship football ring or roll 101. Thank you. What? Huh. Well, we did 69. 69! Nice. Good damage for me, man. Let's see what everybody else got. Maybe they got the Versa. Leg plate, leg guards. Maybe the healer got the Versa belt. So I might yoink it from him because that's a pretty good amount of crit. And I could replace my current belt. Bonus roll 69. Dude, I can't, man. I can't bonus roll that. I'm gonna wait to see what the healer got. I don't feel like confident. There's just not a lot of crit pieces in this dungeon. Dude, this guy gets it. Audio and the MDI, you're able to do this with the healers. When I'm mistaken, explosive, keep an eye out. GG. Yeah, we done. He didn't get nothing either, since we timed it, but it's only a 13, so we didn't get too much loot. That's alright. Oh, two of them got championship. One of them got server bindings, which is leather. Two of them got championship football ring, which I guess is aight, but whatever. Well, Arcane Mage key done for the week. I'd like to get a 15 done, but a 13 is fine because I still got a 470 piece of gear from the chest. You know, 13 or 14 for a 470 and 475 is a 15. So I'll take it. Plus the gear, I think that 413 is like a 460, but a 14 is 465. So essentially we want to do like a 15 if possible, 14 at lowest, 13 at the very, very lowest. But you did okay damage. I feel like we definitely could have done a little better if I had better stats. Like TD procced a little bit, but when it procs, it had 51 hits. I don't know how many times it procced them. I feel like I could have just amped up more crits and I would have just done more raw damage. Because I'm a crit like 45 percentile, like 45% of my abilities are critting. But if, like with this thing proccing, I have 1,500 crit. If I could go for more crit everything, then I think I'd just do more damage. Just need better pieces of gear, better rings and stuff. Also, severe is what I need as a corruption. Alright, let's get another spec done. Let's get another all taken care of, boys. Unless y'all want to jump back on the alpha and we can give it a go again. Maybe see if we can find a dungeon or something. What about fat mask runs? I have not done a 5 mask run on mage ever. And I don't really feel comfortable. I should do one on my mage though. I really should get one done on my mage. I'll probably try to get one done with guildies when they're doing stuff. Because they don't have a max level cloak. I should get one done with guildies done, for sure. I just don't feel comfortable on mage. I do them on my rogue, but I should start doing them on my alts as well too, honestly. Because I do get the echoes, or the things, and I can get a card piece of gear from there. Maybe I could do like a 4 mask, because then at least I get a 465 with a corruption. That could be a way to farm corruption. I should start doing them though. I just gotta get one done to get a feel for it, you know what I mean? Is there anything on the alpha? Anything new on the alpha? Anything new? They added some changes to classes, but I already covered them in a video. There's 2 new dungeons, which I've played on stream before. Nothing new. Maybe Wednesday will have something new. Let's get a hunter done. My survival hunter. I think that's a fun class, dude. I finally have so much haste in survival, it might feel really good in dungeons. I got the Vita trinket, so I have a lot of haste, and I can go for the other trinket, which is the scale, to get even more haste. Right now I have a Vita and a loaded dice, but I could go for a black dragon scale for even more haste. And I'm thinking to do that because crit is nice, but haste is super good. I have 41% haste base, boys. But that's mostly because of the Vita. Such a good trinket, lots of haste, and also have like haste increases from sources, and I got these pants with haste on them too, so I'm really starting to pick up a good survival piece, man. Good survival set overall. Low crit but haste for days. Let's see if there's any survival hunters that are playing. Like what are they stacking for? What type of build are they going for this week for highest key? Looks like it is going to be Meme Beam, Fury, and Strife, or Meme Beam Blood Soaked. Really? Blood of the Enemy? Surprising, honestly. Do 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 do. Bum. Yeah, everybody's going full expedient. Maybe even a bit of crit. There's another build for survival where you actually go for triple wildfire cluster, boys. Triple wildfire cluster, so go for big nade build, which is actually super effective. It's actually not terrible. I finally have enough gear for a survival poison build, which is the AoE Mythic Plus build, and I have a single target build as well. So I'm gonna try playing with the poison build for now. I think I might need to wait. No, I'm good. I have at least one primeval intuition. Have one here. I could go Wilderness Survival here for extra damage from... Actually, no, I have Wilderness Survival here. And Dire Consequences. Do I want to go for Dire Consequences? I think I would want to go that for single target. But as I am right now, I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's try this. What's your rating? In PvP or Radar IO? For Radar IO, I don't have any good Radar IO score for my alts, but my main has like... I don't even know, actually. My main rogue has 2102s. I need to wait until Tickle is online for doing some arenas. Me and him kept talking about how we need to do more arenas together, and we just never really end up doing it. But also need to join some of the guildies 3v3s. Apparently they're about 1800, and I could just get my conquest cap from that. But they never really like try hard in arenas, so maybe if I pop in, we could maybe do some pushing. That could maybe be good. 214. Hunter, dude, survival is what I play. It's not just any hunter, it's survival hunter. Big push for a tall understank. The bottom understank can be annoying, but it's not the worst. SATS, who wants to play that? I don't want to do another model load, although model load isn't the worst this week. I think a 14 wouldn't be much worse than 13 that we did. I feel like if I go as a Beastmaster Hunter, they won't decline me, but if I go on a survival, they will decline me. So I don't really know how I feel about that, dude. I'm not sure if I should do this as a survival or not. Well, I want to do it survival, but I feel like I'll just get, like, they'll look at me and for a 15, they're looking for big DPS, it'll be like survival, there's no way they could do big DPS, and they'll kick me. Even though survival can be competitive, just no one plays it. Mean Beam, Conflict, Fury, look at the big AoE. I guess I'll try this Atal. Depends how they do the Atal though. Atal can be really annoying, but it's tyrannical, so only the boss will be hard. So it means it shouldn't be hard at all, really. QBM switch spec before clicking the button. That is the way to go, dude. I mean, I could honestly do this as Beast Mastery as well, because it's just like, it's not difficult at all. You could do it as BM and just multi-shot. For the most part, it's really not a difficult spec to play. It's just I have more fun playing marksman because I actually have to think about my rotation and adjust depending on like stacks and debuffs and buffs and shit like that. I just enjoy it a lot more. What can I say? I make sure I'm the right talent build. Oh, it'll work. Wildfire Infusion together with double Gorilla Tactics can be real lots of AoE damage. By the way, that check can slap. Like it does so much AoE. So that's what I'm not surprised Grenade build can do a ton. Because they just so much AoE and you get it back so quick because of Carve. So you just reduce the cooldown of your grenades by a ton, which also reduced by haste further. So the more haste you have, the more abilities you can just use. And kill command too. The survival do decent damage? It can, if you have the gear. Lots of haste, proper traits, and you can do decent damage. Like, you won't be top in most cases. I guess it depends what fight you're going for, right? If it's a pure single target fight where you're able to just slap the boss, survival has been able to, before corruptions, be top DPS in certain single target fights, like pure single target. The survival hunter that always unlocks, for example, was top damage in general for certain single target fights out of all classes. If you just a lot of like just patchwork, not a lot of mobility, just standing there blasting the boss and not too much mechanics that can just force you to stop doing damage, yeah, he always was top. The survival can definitely reach those numbers. It can essentially just sit there with coordinated assault forever, continuously, all the time, never having to press the button again if you play it right with enough stats. You just do 20% more damage with you and your pet, always blasting them with I'm getting declined a lot actually. Surprise, surprise. Look at a fat range DPS. Oh no, they'll see me queue in. I want a range DPS and I'm a hunter, but I won't be range DPS. I think I am good at I think my spec might be good at you know what I might be good at? Killing explosives, because I think my grenades actually, I can hit the explosive with shrapnel and it will still hit everything else behind it. So I don't lose out on any damage. Because even the main explosion, whoever main target hits, it also still has a splashback behind it too. So I might actually have probably the best spec for this, except my cooldown on shrapnel is going to be kind of low unless I carve all the time. Which I might just have to. You know, put dots on everything, carve. Because only Mongoose Bite at the end when my latent poison stacks are up. Don't want to shrine, that just doesn't sound like fun at all. We'll do a 13. Fuck it. If 14's a decline us, we'll try to do a 13. There we go. Now, don't you fucking kick me, bud. Don't you fucking kick me, boy. We got a healer, so our shaman can do the lust. So I can go for my elk. I can go for the hidden Tauren pet that I got. It's a little moose. Hello, hello. Make it a hunter, so you suggest BM or BM. Make it a hunter, do you suggest MM or BM? I feel like for a starter, BM for sure. BM is an easy spec to pick up. It'll be great for questing, great for regular dungeons, regular for all that regular content. I'm gonna sit on my nail oath amount, dude, because what are they gonna do? Decline a hunter, even though survival who's sitting on a nail oath amount? Uh-oh, Beastmaster left. Or maybe swapping? Is this a full Ragros group? Rag. Wow, they took a full party of Rag players. This is either going to be, like, legit some of the best Rag players, or yikes. Because that's the only... You only get two things out of Rag players, man. Sometimes you actually get, like, really solid groups that are actually some of the best players you've ever seen. Because I've been in a group that was full of Rag players, and they were insanely cool. At, like, a dungeon... I think it was, like, a 19-20 freehold that I did on stream, season 3. I'm inside. All it comes to survival, having a blade with a trusty pet. Dude, it is really cool playstyle, honestly. But hopefully it'll get more love in Shadowlands, because right now it just... In Shadowlands it feels rigid. It does a shit ton of damage, but it feels a little rigid. Not gonna lie, even though I mean 475 plus DK, I could decline for almost everything Mythic Dungeon because of my low IO. Yeah. That's why doing stuff with guildies is a lot more fun. That's why I'm not a huge fan of pugs, honestly. I like doing stuff with guildies much more. But pugging on stream, that can always be fun, hanging out with you boys. You guys are kind of like my guildies, right? In a way, you guys are. Not gonna lie, in a way, you guys are. We got another rag boy. And he is a Nightborn? Oh, are you a fire mage? He is a fire mage. He doesn't have the trinket for fire. He got the masteries, but he doesn't have trinkets for fire. Blaster master. At least he's a blaster master, dude. Poor guy, though. He's still trying to get the gear, but he's trying to make fire work. I feel like I can beat him in damage, honestly. I can beat him up. I could beat him up IRL. You got such good DPS, no one will notice. We'll see. This build is really good for cleave. It's not as good like max like pulls, but it's really good for cleave. Let me drop down the Troy too, dude. Reshape me. We'll see though. What you're gonna do? 13 at all. I tried to go 14, 15, but people are finicky. This guy doesn't have an insane rate IO. Well, the rate IO doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I have 2 16s of them, but it's survival. So, like, how bad could it be? But yeah, not an insane rate IO or anything, but my main is a decent score. Actually, no, my main score is lower compared to everybody else nowadays. Okay, I'll need to remember to resummon my mount when we get down to the boss. And it's going to be up to the healer to lust us. Oh, okay. Immediately? Alright, there it is. Let me go for meme beam. I'm gonna go out here so I can hit him from a distance. Not gonna be on me, so I can't do the feign death thing, which kind of sucks for us, but it's whatever. Yeah, he's gonna definitely pull a bunch. Oh, now we're lusting? Weird. But you still get eaten. What the hell? The hell? Oh my god. Oh, pets. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad positional. Bad positional. Oh, we have a lot of explosive here too. Oh shit, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? I'm gonna die. Tank, please. Pet, kill it. Please kill it. Okay, fine. We're okay for now. What the fuck? There's so many fucking explosives. Oh no, this is definitely not the good fucking... And somebody fucking dead too. Yeah, this is definitely not one of those good groups for Ragnaros. Definitely not. This is a yikes group right here. Tank, please hold aggro or something, man. What the fuck is going on? Tank is literally hanging out here with this ad, not even tanking the boss half the time. What are you doing? Here we go. Finally. Now we're good? Are we good now? Please tell me we're good now. Tank, somebody, anybody, just fucking kill that explosive. Thank you. Tank almost died, dude. Is it on me? It is on me. Good. Just feign death at them. Nice. He doesn't... Why? I don't know why he's running super far. Does he realize it? I don't think he realized it, boys. But I feign death it. Tail, come on, dude! Turn the boss a little! What are you doing? The tank dead! Oh my goodness. Rag group right there, boys. Yikes. Is this where we bail? Chat, vote now. Do we bail or do we try again? Do we bail or do we go again? Do we bail or do we go again? What do we do? Chat, you get to decide. It's up to you, boys. Because this man ain't dying today. Bail, bail. Yeah, you guys are saying bail. Some probably bail. I'm gonna stay dead. What the fuck is that? Oh, he's out. He's way out of here. Yeah, he fucking ran out. Yeah, bail. Okay, boys. We're bailing. Alright. Sorry. We're bailing. Chat, you guys still bail. Give one more try. Most of you guys said bail, so I'm gonna go with the crowd. One last try. One try. Oh, wait. Some of you guys actually did say one try. Well, shit. We already bailed. Shit. Well, maybe I should have given this a try. Maybe I jumped the gun there. Let's go again. Dalaran, Duels yes, hold the gore. Those sound like a bad idea. Epic run. Tyrannical? Let's do a siege. Try into the storm or Toldekor. I'm gonna try a siege, man. I'm gonna try a siege. On Tyrannical, it's not that much better, but I like siege. I actually don't mind siege at all. Yeah, we're gonna do siege. We're gonna try this one, man. How many people are there rack from here? Azralon tank, Quel'Thalas healer, Shadow Council, and Wallodan guy. I don't know if this will be that much better, but we'll see. We'll see. I did a plus 11 SAS. It was so easy. Believe me. Really? Was it like a random group? I mean, I guess SOTS can be easy if the tanks make it easy. If the tanks know how to do mechanics there, and then know how to lead groups. The boss is like the second boss I would find annoying in Tyrannical, though, the interrupts and the cyclones. Because that's just so easy to mess up. Third boss can be kind of annoying too. Last boss can also be annoying. I feel like that's a dungeon that is so much easier if you coordinate, dude. Like with groups, with guildies, it's so much easier if you coordinate. I don't know, but maybe you had a really good run with like a really good group. Like at least, I think maybe you had a run with 4 out of 5 guildies. Because I could totally see like 4 out of 5 guildies be able to do mechanics. And like the 5th person is just kind of there. I should have like a healer. With the random group and the hunter was survival. Really? No fucking way. Maybe it was a guild group. Did you check by any chance? We're here. You can throw a stone if you want to, friend. I'm gonna sit on my Neolithic mount, just in case they're not certain about the Survival Hunter. Hey Dal, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Rag groups. Rag groups are... Sometimes it's from rags to riches, you know what I mean? That wasn't that story. That wasn't a rags to riches story. That was from rags to... I don't know. I'm gonna get some food. To be fair, the damage of the monk took from pull was red flag on its own. We didn't really take a lot of damage. Damage taken. I mean, he took a shit ton, isn't he? Serrated teeth. That fight does shred through you as a as any tank. That's for sure. However, I don't know if he popped a defensive for it or anything. Yeah, maybe he didn't have gear. Maybe it wasn't properly statted. Is that US servers I'm playing on? Yes, this is US servers I'm playing on. Went to half on a monk? Dude, on a monk you shouldn't go to half. That's something. That's definitely something. Okay, we're gonna meme beam him. Get the big AoE damage out. Get the big carves out. Just want to kind of cash in on our latent poison damage. ASAP. That's survival. Ooh, grenade. Ooh, piece of candy. Here we go. I'm gonna pop CDs here, just to get some damage out. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I was thinking they pulled a bunch. But they didn't. Are they gonna pull a bunch though? Yes, they are. Yeah, there's a lot of just active moving parts when it comes to playing survival. I'm just having to like tap target through mobs at all the fucking time to cash in a latent poison procs. I hit somebody with latent poison for 120k, dude. Holy shit, the amount of haste I have is nuts. Oh, Boomy got killed by Terror Flesh. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh my god, the amount of Mongoose bites I'm getting right now, dude. Holy shit, this haste. Holy shit, I have 80% haste. I'm like bloodlusted. Holy fuck, that's so fast. Oh my goodness. BFA and Shadowlands or BFA? I would say Shadowlands will probably end up being better. We'll have to wait and see, yeah? BFA killer for me? Really? Oh man. Well, hopefully Shadowlands will be better, yeah? Hopefully you like that better. Drop down a slow trap for a second. Heavy slash, we can stun it. We can fix it. Gotta make sure he doesn't have mongoose or latent poison overcapping on him. Here we go. Dude, you can do a lot of damage survival. Holy fuck. Are we gonna go in big? We're going in raw, boys. I'll make sure that guy has all the dots on him. Okay, he actually has some damage on him. This is where we actually do want to swap on him immediately. Grenade? Bomb? You gotta run to the bomb, my man. One of the bombs might end up going off. Just taking a sweet time over there. Oh yeah, that bomb is gonna go off. That did a bit of AoE damage to us. Unfortunate. I never lusted. Maybe I should swap to a lust pet. Yeah, I totally should. Let me swap pet. Let me go to my bat. I lust here. Fuck it. Because nobody lusted. Oh. That's not good. Oh, the bomb's still there though. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Just gotta take him over to the last one. Be fine. Wow, we were really doing this for 2 fucking minutes, dude. Because my cooldowns came back. Holy shit, that was a long boss fight. I gotta swap out my pet thing. Sonic Blast? No. We'll go back to the normal pet for defensive pet. We'll just swap in for the lust pet because we won't really need to use the lust otherwise. Okay. I miss the old as well as playstyle stats to buff your damage. Like the range survival, I mean? That's a cool one. Maybe it'll return one day, right? But we do quite a lot of damage survival though. Lots of mean beams, but also look at all the dot damage though. put a bunch of dots in there, we're chilling. Prot Warrior is the best tank ever? Right now it is, but in Shadowlands it's not looking that great. Prot Warrior is only good for dungeons or physical damage, if you're honest with yourself. It's super fun, can't deny that. But whether like also tank is better than other? Pot is definitely not in the top tank category, at least for the time being. My god, the amount of haste I have feels so fucking good to play. This is exactly how Survival 100 is meant to be played, high haste. But it looks like it's gonna just do a flat out more damage in Shadowlands. So maybe that'll be better than like this high haste build, just more damage, more raw damage. Alright, tank. You're going out first, yeah? Sure, everybody has a dot. Ooh. Now they're all on me. I don't like that. Oh my god, so many enemies out there. Holy fuck. That really wasn't bad, dude. We did what you do. The new melee hunter is pretty good, but the actual survival needs good rework. I hate the Mungus bite spam. Well, they are making the other chance a little bit stronger, and it does seem like the Mungus bite is going to be taking a back seat in the next X-Back. At least right now, it is how it looks. The current playstyle, yeah, it's very like carpal tunnel inducing. I don't disagree. But yeah, in Shadowlands so far, it seems to be the better builds are the Kill Command build. It gives your Raptor Strike more damage. And Raptor Strike just uses a focus dump more than anything. And the rest of it is mostly just maintaining dots. So maybe the focus will be changed, but they really do need to do something about the focus generation right now. Because the focus generation is pretty atrocious on Shadowlands. And the current survival, I mean, it really starts to feel good once you have a ton of haste, but it might be that the playstyle change with the new stuff in Shadowlands might be better. But wait and see. I think they're waiting to address it. Everything's BFA spam gameplay, it feels like. I'd say, well, it depends what class you're talking about. Yeah, I'd say it all depends what class you're talking about. Pop a defensive hero. Because I can take a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay, come on, guys. Boys. You can't just have all the fucking mind benders on me, man. Come on, what the fuck is that? From beyond, out of here. Can't catch up, dude, because this guy's just fucking running him to Africa, man. So am I the only one doing damage to this thing? Man, this feels fucking good, though. Holy shit, I finally got the haste needed to do this. I'm actually able to finally manage all my abilities, dude. Finally. Oh my goodness, this is fun as fuck. Oh god, we're gonna die. Come on, man! Who's arranged? None of you fuckers even killed the explosive in the back. Yeah. I have to kill it myself. I don't even know if I killed it just now. Okay, here we go. Now I did. Oh no. Pull the boss. Run out, run out, run out, run out. Wait, are we doing it with the boss? Oh no. Are we running out? Oh, we are running out. Oh, okay. Whew. Tank probably should have told us that he's gonna run the fuck out of here. I'm gonna feign death and we'll chill. We stack up lower talents, different build. Well, for AoE, I'm actually going for latent poison build. That seems to be a little bit better. And I'm going for Hydra's Bite so I can spread the dots easier. It does a lot of damage, there's a lot of consistency. But for a coordinated assault, talents is a single target like raid fight make it build. It's really not that good in pure AoE. Or in places where there is a bit of AoE. So you have a pure build, you have a grenade build, you have a poison build, and you have a blur build. Blur is just raid single target, and if you are going to take it into Mythic Plus, you'll take Butchery instead. So it's a little bit stronger on that regard, but yeah, outside of that, it's not a bad build. It's just not super like insane. I'm gonna save my 2-minute cooldowns for when she comes back out. Meme beam everybody. I can cash in on my Among Us bites. I got my stings on everybody. Big AoE. Sting them all again. Oh, that could have been really bad. I gotta drop down and trap on top of her. She didn't proc it. That sucks, but it's okay. Doesn't even matter. Now we gotta go for some damage. Oh my god, I have over 100% haste. That's awesome. Holy shit. Oh, he got it bugged actually. Kinda got him bugged out, didn't he? Wait, who's Triangle over there? Did the Mon go over there to fight him or something? Wait, Tank went over there? Tank got snapped over there? Is that what happened? Oh no, Tank. Oh no, Tank. Tank got snapped, dude. Oh, probably not a good idea to do that. Oh, he's just evading. That's not good. Hopefully he snaps him, maybe. Yeah, he got snapped. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. What's gonna happen when you get the actual... Wait, I could get these guys maybe to snap the tank back. What? Misdirection doesn't work apparently when the tank is on a fucking boat. Now he got snapped back? Yo, B-res me. Yo, B-res me. Yeah, okay, let me get my pet back out. Okay, we got everything out here, yeah? Oh my god, popping a big defensive here. What the fuck was that, dude? Don't go over there. Don't ring the ads on the boat. They snap the tank onto the boat. Just don't touch them and let them come. Mystery ringed them. Ring them on the boat and it got all screwed up. Don't throw traps, don't throw nothing. I'm not throwing traps either. That was all kinds of fucked. Which patch do you think someone else will solo all the Titans XD? What do you mean? Oh yeah, they get fucking wrecked. I'm gonna drop down the slow char trap just so we don't have to worry about her sprinting the fuck out of here. I guess we lost it, yeah. Oh my god, he actually gets so much Chaos Ball damage out. Holy fuck. If I knew they were gonna last, I could have just saved my cooldowns for that. They didn't tell me nothing. Oh, tank. Healer? Oh, he got res in 20. We just gotta kill the cannoneer immediately. Okay, don't get hit by clear of the deck or none of that, and we'll be fine. Okay, well, we're fine. Worked out. Worked out in the end. And also we're doing quite a bit of damage. I like the cleave that we get to do. I think that helps the spec a ton. Yeah, so you can see the survival hunter build kind of works out. It's not super amazing for single try. Oh, really? We didn't have enough damage? Fuck. Well, that sucks. I thought we'd have enough damage. No, we didn't. Again? Okay, well, there's no way we don't kill it this time. There's no way we don't. Here we go. Alrighty, well, that was interesting. We did do okay damage. This guy definitely had a big blaster master opener with big haste. But the dots and latent poison really did work. Not bad. Oh, what? Really? Big pulls? Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice we got going on here, boys. Oh, this is gonna be really bad with explosives. Holy fuck. At this point, I'm just trying to keep my dots on everything, dude, and take care of explosives whenever those are up. Holy fuck, that was tough. Someone had to do explosives, dude. That had to be me, man. I couldn't even do it proper AoE. I couldn't get any latent poisons. I was way too stressed of just making sure no explosives went off. Uh-oh. Okay, we can just auto-attack him for a bit. Tank is gonna take a fucking beating. I just gotta make sure latent poison doesn't hit 10 stacks, that's all. Oh. A minigame with whack-a-mole explosives, it really is, dude. Oh, I hate it. I think the guy fell. Oh no. Make sure they don't die. Make sure you don't die. Okay, we're gonna skip the trash pack. Okay. Beautiful. Now we just gotta do the ads properly without dying. He's gonna pull everything, isn't he? No, we're totally dead now. With so many fucking explosives, we are fucking dead, dude. We are fucking dead. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're so fucked. We just gotta have to do as much AoE as possible, boys. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm every heal in the world. Every heal literally got used at once. Fuck. 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 Everything's almost dead. Come on, come on. Everything's almost dead. Everything's almost dead. Everything's literally almost dead. Literally almost dead. Okay, everything's fuck. How did we live that? Holy fuck. Ah! Back up. How did we live that? Holy shit, this man just came in with an infernal and just immolation. Barely survived that, dude. I just was on explosive duty. That's all it was. Oh my god. How did we survive that? Okay, we fucked up the other parts, but that one we didn't? No way. I am so amazed we lived that. Strength of 1,000 kittens, dude. Fucking strength of 1,000 kittens. Oh yeah, we didn't need percent. There's a percent. Goes to the boss. I don't have cooldowns, but okay. He was so adamant about doing bosses. Like, I'm fucking pulling it. Fucking pulling it. You can't fucking stop me. Can't fucking stop me.
Take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
Honestly, I thought that might hit me. I think he has it maybe a little too close to the wall here, but that's okay. He's a strong, independent man. He don't need no woman. Healer somehow died. I'm not sure how, but he did. Okay, let's go to percent. We'll just go kill these over here. That'll be really quick and easy. Here we go. Easy, got it. Now we just have to do the bosses, and hopefully we'll be okay. Now, someone else has a lust, so I'm gonna let them lust. I'm not gonna lust here. I'm gonna let them lust, so they can choose when they want to do it. I just gotta make sure my pet doesn't attack the fucking octopus. I was about to call him the Zod dude, but it's actually a Vic Goth. Vicky. Gothic Vicky over here. Vic Goth. Let me get the other one tagged too, just because this part of the fight, everything is already fair game for us. Keeping a surplus string on this guy is always going to be useful, except for the other ones. Gonna get the pet over here already. Doing work. I could do the cannon. I have mobility. The other guys can walk over there. Oh, or not. Okay, or we'll just do this. Alrighty. Don't tag the other one, please, for love of God. Okay, they didn't yet. Don't tag Demolisher, please. Swear to God. Whatever you do, don't do it. Especially in the last one, I really hope we don't do Demolisher just yet. Okay, ready? Okay, World Gripping got tagged already by somebody. Somebody thought it was a good idea to tag it. We're gonna peel off from this thing immediately. But we are gonna try to keep it dotted at least. So latent poison can still do work. Yeah. Should we just sit? I think we're just gonna sit on this thing for a bit. Just finish it off. Because it's almost dead anyway. Because if you kill it, the Demolisher stops spawning altogether. Here we go. Pet, come with me. Oh, what? What, pet? Please, please don't, pet. What are you doing? Okay, my pet ran in the water for a second there. I didn't like that. Okay, the pet went for a stun, so that's good. Tank, please. Okay, no one's attacking that other one, right? Good. Okay, somebody already fucking attacked it. Okay, well, we got a lust. Pet, come over here. We gotta start hitting this shit. Hopefully the other guys can cleave it. We'll help finish it off. We got some eagles we could throw in. Okay, it is gonna be a cleave. That's not the worst. Could be worse. At least we can meme beam it like that. Look, it died so fast. I guess the Dusher Warlock really turned up the heat, which works out. I hate when people attack gripping when you're supposed to attack demolishing, kill demolishing, then hit gripping at the same time. But this is an Agilon Quothala's group, so what am I gonna do, boys? What am I gonna do? Except top damage. Wait, how did this booby do only 30k DPS? No, there's no way. There's no way he only did 30k. Mubby! Mubby, what are you doing, Mubby? I mean, I guess he gives mana to our healer. I guess he's nice like that. What, Mubby? What are you doing, Mubby? 30k DPS, Mubby? With meme beam? Mubby, what is going on? I mean, it is a 13. I guess you don't really need a high DPS for this. Yeah. Wow. Well, there it is, boys. Warlock's Chaos Bolts nerf the warrior, getting excited but not very good at PvP in my opinion. What makes you think it's not getting good in PvP? Also, DK is a bit unpredictable and they get nerfed to hell and buffed all the time. They're looking really good right now. What? So with Warriors gaining all the new abilities, what part do you think is getting nerfed? Not gonna be good in PvP. When they get in so many baseline toolkits. I like to hear, Wilson. I'd like to hear. Personally, as a DK player, Venter doesn't look amusing. AoE blind channel. So when it comes to Covenant abilities, before you mark a class Covenant ability as like, before I write it off, you also gotta remember that not only will you have Covenant abilities, you also have soul binds, and soul binds will alter your basic abilities in various ways. For example, if you're a Venter and you like to PvP a lot, and you think maybe that ability is not going to be all that strong, the teleport ability for Venter is quite strong with the teleport, but you can alter that ability. You can make it so that teleport can be used while moving, so escaping enemies can be easier, or maybe they'll make it so that when you teleport, once you choose where you teleport and once you port there, once you appear, you blind everybody around you or disorient them. That can be really good for PvP as an extra CC to add on top of a healer, and you just port next to him as a chain CC in order to create a window for your allies. So you gotta look at different soul binds as the different passive effects that it'll bring, the different procs it comes with, but also the ways it'll alter your other abilities besides just your Covenant ability, which also your Covenant ability can be altered to do different things. Not wildly different things, but you'll have like tag on things for them. Basically. They're good on in teams with healers, but they're basically relying on healers to PvP in my opinion. Well, no, well, some classes do, yeah. Can you go in BM as Hunter? I don't like BM, man. I like Survival. I'm not a huge fan of BM. I need better traits for Survival though, because with more traits I do more damage. Because Latent Poison ended up doing quite a bit of damage there. It was second to my Serpent Stings, which is just easy free damage. I mean, if you're doing big ass pulls like this, I could have went for full grenade build, but I think Latent Poison is pretty decent, especially at hierarchies when you're doing smallish pulls. But Latent was gonna do like extra damage if I get better traits for Latent, because the 10 stacks it can hit for normal at 113. Probably with buffs too. Like, I probably had Coordinate Assault and a cashed on a 10 stack Latent. But a 10 stack Latent the crit can also be up to 200k, so that could be quite a lot of damage on a single foe if it stacks up. Perfect class for Wilson as Rogue? It might be. For another round of people, yeah, I'd probably say I agree with Elton there. You probably might like Rogue at that point. But not a huge. If you want some classes very good self-reliancy, Rogues have a lot of cooldowns. They're pretty self-reliant, lots of crowd control. Good damage, at least for one of the specs. If Warrior's not good in PvP, PvP is broken. Yeah, exactly. Warrior, it has to be good in PvP, man. It's like the OG class. Warrior has to be good in general. It's the OG World of Warcraft class, dude. It would suck if Warrior's just is sucky. No, Warriors are good right now. Warriors are good. Literally, the player fantasy Warriors being a killing machine in the battle. That is true. Also a while, but they're boring in PvE. Okay, so if you want to not play a rogue, but you want to play classes, try Demon Hunter. They're pretty self-reliant. They can do self-healing through metamorphosis, through the leech. And I'll still retain that as a talent in Shadowlands. Yeah, if you want to melee, probably go Demon Hunter. Happy Fathers? Is it Father's Day? I don't even know. Haha, I don't have a dad. I'm checking ways. Can show you pets are good for Beastmaster Hunter. Beastmaster, I would say any pet that's like a spirit beast are probably the best for a Beastmaster Hunter. The one pet that I have for Beast Mastery that I use all the time is a Spirit Beast. It has a defensive buff for it, but also has a cleanse. I think you should get at least one pet with Bloodlust, and at least one pet with a defensive buff as a Beast Mastery. Unless you PvP, then it's a different story. But the one pet that I have that's really easy to acquire is Spirit Beast from the, what is it? Suramar. It's like the Suramar cats. And what they have as ability is, yeah, Spirit Walk, so you can put them in a stealth, and the first attack is going to do more damage. That doesn't really matter that much. This one comes with Survival of the Fittest, so that's a good cooldown for your Hunter. And Spirit Shock, so you can remove when enraged on a magic effect from an enemy. and Spirit Man, so it can be used in order to heal itself or heal an ally. And it does quite a bit of heal. Quite a big heal overall. You find these cats in... where is it? If I can show you. If I can remember. Broken Isle, Suramar, Moonguard Stronghold. So you know how there's a world quest usually at Moonguard Stronghold where you go over here and you do this like wizardy flight world quest. So before you head there, there's like a path with like some bushes and shrubbery, and there's like a short bridge. Around there, though, those cats. And if you tame one as a Beastmaster Hunter, that's a good starter pet. It'll come with a Dispel. It'll come with a Wall. It'll come with a Spirit Beast Heal. So that's a good pet to start with. I think you should have at least 2. I'd say 1 Lust pet and 1 defensive pet for PvE. For PvP, you'll probably want a pet with Mortal Strike effect, and probably 1 that's defensive and 1 that's Cunning. I think Cunning ends up being the best choice for pets. For the most part. Make another warrior. Warrior Sun's burning. Oh shit, dude, let's go. Yeah, warriors are a lot of fun. They're looking really good in Shadowlands too. Like, they're actually looking super fun. I had a what is it? Dungeons that I did on my Fury Warrior. Single Mighty Fury and all that is so good. So fucking good. Good night, take care. Channel, appreciate you, fam. Been a Demon Hunter, but wanting some alts. Yo, there's a plenty of alts, dude. Level classes now, dude. Right now, everybody has that leveling buff. I wonder if I could see anybody here that's like low level in this area. But right now, everybody has that leveling buff where it's a perfect opportunity for you to level some tunes, man. Perfect opportunity to get some max level characters. Just any class, dude. Any class you have even slight interest of playing either now or in Shadowlands, it's totally worth grinding, man. I think it is totally worth just grinding them out. Yeah, I don't see anybody here leveling or anybody low level in Zulazar. But the guy right now what the XP buff, and it's really, really good. I mean, you gotta level even faster once Shadowlands says, but you might as well get some leveling done now, yeah? It's only get faster, but you might as well get done now. Start working on it now. Could be a good idea. How do I change the group for war games and BFA? How do I challenge a group / wargame space name? Real idea works best. Think single Fury should be 10% movement speed, 10% damage increase. Well, they balanced them for 8%, and the numbers between single-minded and dual wield are about the same. So they chose number 8 for a reason. They picked it for a reason, so then it's uniform with the other build. I don't think they should change it unless they end up doing the math numbers for it. How Red Paladin and fun? I think they're pretty cool. I think they're going to be much better in Shadowlands though. So Red Paladin currently I find kind of boring, but I think in Shadowlands it's going to be much, much better. Let us see Frost DK's out DPS Fury two-handed weapon, lol. What? I don't understand. Makes no sense. Keys. Are the boys doing keys? I could join them for keys. Wait, what time is it? 7? Yeah, it's probably that time for me to call it there, honestly, though. Sunday, right? Is today Sunday? It is Sunday, right? Tomorrow's Monday. I gotta get so many olds done before Tuesday. Holy fuck. Oh, the Boomy looks so sad. Wait. I feel like that could be like a dad joke. Wait, there could be a dad joke out of this, man. Why do Boomkins look so sad? Why do Boomkins look so sad? Because in the face of adversity, saw you run you did on Boomkin. What a Boomkin was sad on Shadowlands. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me. I have an idea of a dad joke with Boomkins. Why do Boomkins look so sad? Because everyone calls him chicken. That's good. That was a good one. Yeah, they just need some balance tunings. See, when they added a whole different playstyle with eclipses, but I think it doesn't have that big of a payoff. What they're doing right now with demonology, with warriors, and maybe the things they'll be doing with death knights in the future too. Like, some classes are starting to really like come to fruition. Shamans, warriors, and warlocks. Blizzard have been working on those. I think it's just gonna have to be balance tuning. Yeah, it's gonna have to be about tuning and reiterating on the build and seeing what works, what doesn't, and listen to community feedback. They listen to demonology warlocks, Destro warlocks, Afi warlocks, shamans. So enhanced and elemental are starting to look much better. Warriors are starting to look a little better too. They just haven't touched boomkins yet. So hopefully that'll be sometime soon in the near future. You guys get a nice buff. They're getting a little bit different, but we'll see what's happening. If they reverted it back, they should add back the proc style for Star Surge. So I don't think they need to revert the playstyle. They just need to make Star Surge and Starfall feel a little bit better and feel maybe disconnected from the playstyle of the eclipses. And they also need, I think, to make eclipses far stronger. Like when you go into solar eclipse, you're stuck doing single target damage. So your single target damage should be huge. When you're doing arcane, in a lunar eclipse, your arcane abilities hit harder, but they should hit far harder, I think, with the cleave playstyle. So I think they just need to figure out eclipses, because you're going to be stuck in an eclipse. You don't have the choice of which eclipses you want to use at the time. And collecting both eclipses, you're stuck in one, so one should have a massive payoff. You know what I mean? I feel like during solar eclipse, your sunfire should do a ton more damage, but like your dot itself, or maybe initial hit, should do a ton of damage in groups. But so you'll sunfire for a massive dot, and you'll start wrath from there on. You'll just put a massive dot, wrath for single target focus. But in lunar, your moonfire should do a ton of dot damage for single target, or however many targets you put it on, and then you cleave. So that might end up making it a little bit stronger. And then you need to find a way to disconnect Star Surge and Starfall. Because Starfall is a cool mechanic of extending dots. And sometimes you'll want to use it while inside of an eclipse because it does more damage. But sometimes you won't be inside of an eclipse and you want to extend your dots. So I think they should disconnect it. They should buff Starfall baseline, not make it relative to the empowerments, lunar, solar. And maybe make it so that Starfall and Star Surge only do more damage when both of the eclipses are active. So then during your burst, both those abilities do more damage, but during one of them, they don't have any bad damage increase, but they have a higher damage number overall. So does this affect Mastery we have? So the Mastery empowers the so right now Mastery empowers whatever the element that is. Whenever you have a lunar, an eclipse, whatever the element is empowered. So if you're in solar eclipse, nature abilities are buffed by Mastery, and astral damage abilities there too, which is going to be your Starfall as well as Star Surge. But it just feels weird to just have to like collect. What is it? What's the power for them? It was a bar. It feels weird to collect that astral power bar and then only use it during an eclipse. Even though, let's say, you're overcapped on it, and you really feel like you shouldn't Star Surge, you kind of have to, not to make sure you don't overcap. But it feels weird to just like not using Star Surge when you want to. I feel like Star Surge should be an ability that shouldn't be linked too heavily with eclipses. You should be able to use it anytime you wish. It's fine, I think, if it has this, because right now what it does is it prolongs certain eclipses. So you'll wrath 3 times. Well, let's say you'll open up the fight. Moonfire, Sunfire, right? Get your dots up and running. It's a boss fight, so you want to go into Solar Eclipse first. So what you'll do is you'll hit the enemy with 1 Lunar Strike or Starfire, because it changed the names of the abilities. So Lunar Strike is Starfire now. 1 Starfire, 2 Starfire, 3 Starfire, your Nature Eclipse. And this way you want to Star Surge, because Star Surge will do more damage, because Eclipse is active. And it'll extend that eclipse further. So you'll Wrath and it'll Star Surge, a Wrath and Star Surge, and I guess at the end of that eclipse you'll refresh your dots, or you'll try to refresh your Sunfire towards the end of that cycle so that it does maybe have some snapshot mechanic. Because it is a nature damage ability, you're in Solar Eclipse, it increases the nature damage while in Solar Eclipses. And then you'll do 3 Wraths to enter Lunar Eclipse, and then their arcane abilities do more damage. So you'll Moonfire towards the end of it, but you'll do the same thing. You'll save your Star Surges, until the eclipse. And then as soon as you enter the eclipse, you'll star surge as much as you can to extend that eclipse, and you'll star fire as much as possible while inside of it. But it's just the damage of star surge. I don't like that it's buffed within those eclipse windows. I think it's fine when you have like celestial alignment, or when you pop incarnation, both of the eclipses are active, right? Both of the little moons are active, and they're just kind of floating there. And Star Surge then is double dipping into both of the eclipses because both eclipses are active. I feel like during those cooldown bursts, it's fine for Star Surge to do a hell of a lot more damage. But outside of it, if it's just one eclipse, it shouldn't do increased damage, but it should have a high number of damage, whether you're in eclipse or not. Know what I mean? Master of Assassin makes all your poison do a higher damage DPS and the Vile procs, and you have the talent increase 30% poison damage. No, it's not just poison, it's actual bleeds if you read the mastery. They changed it in BFA. That's wrong. Elemental Wind Fury, Shaman for Shadowlands. Elemental Wind Fury? You mean enhancement? Either one. It's hard to tell right now which one is going to be good. Way too early, boys. Enhancement is going to be super fun, though, I think. Then you should go for 280 Versa and 20-second procs. 3 Mindflay. What? No, you don't want to go Mindflay. No. You don't want to go Master Procs either. Yo, Elton, I don't know what information you're giving, but yo, how much versatile corruption do you stack for SS PvP? Right now, Gushing ends up being the better choice for PvP for Assassination, just because you're not usually in 2v3s the target. You'll usually play with a mage, and everybody wants to kill the mage, so you're free to do Gushing damage. Right now, going full Gushing damage while stacking as much versatility in your gear as possible. Having haste at about 20%, rest all Versa is the best way to go for PvP. If you're looking for versatility in chance or corruptions for PvP, go for Versa amps. Don't go for mastery. Don't go for versatility procs. Versa amps if you want to have a Versa set. I would say prioritize as much versatility in your gear, haste 20%, rest Versa. Buy corruptions, gushings, as many as you can on the highest animal pieces as possible. Make yourself first a gushing set, then make yourself a versatility set. But right now, buy Versa amps. Don't listen to Elton. I don't know what the fuck he's on about. Don't get the 80 mastery proc. What? Master in PvP? Mindflay Tentacle? No, never Mindflay Tentacle. Mindflay's trap. It'll just people kill them to global. Like a rest of Shaman will Earth Shock it. Or Frost Shock it. And that's it. And it's useless. No. 70 corruption plus 60 corruption plus so many another 80. Yikes. That's a fuck ton of corruption. Yeah. No. What the fuck, Elton? That's... No. Not mastery if it's... No. That is wrong. Holy shit. Elton, what is that fucking... That's some gigabrain corruption advice you're giving me, man. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Master of Assassin makes all your poisons do a high amount of DPS, but not high enough for PvP, my dude. Holy fuck. No. 80 Versa, procs, 1 Mindflay. Why do you even recommend Mindflay? What? I got 4 gushings. I want to go full versatile. How much Versa corruption do you recommend? As many as you can below 39. As many, if you want to go full Versa build, which will make you feel super tanky, it's super fun in BGs too. If you want to go full versatile for PvP, I would go until 39 corruption. I would try to buy as many, don't buy rank 2 versatility or rank 1 versatility. Only rank 3s, which are up right now. Buy as many as you can, and just be patient until the next week comes around. Trust me, it is not worth buying rank 1s or 2s. That was me, Dalaran. Have a good time. What's up, you know? Hi to my man. Hope you're having a good one, my dude. How you doing, my man? I haven't seen you in a bit. What the fuck? How you doing, my dude? Yo, dude, I'm glad I caught Elton because it's just giving you advice. I'm just like, God forbid, if you end up actually buying the set corruptions he's going for, you're just gonna be like, wait, why am I dying all the fucking time? And why am I doing no damage? What the fuck? Because corruptions cost quite a bit, dude. That's gonna be like weeks of farming. And if you actually had enough echoes and you bought that full set list, I would have actually felt bad, dude. That's like watching someone else get gypped. That's like watching someone else get like fucking baited. Right? They're just like, say somebody buying a product way overpriced, dude. 3 times overpriced for 3 times less value. That's what I felt like. That makes my tummy feel bad, dude. Holy shit. Make sure you have Versa in your gear. Yeah, make sure you have a full set of Versa. Haste Versa, 20% haste, rest of Versa. Get as many sockets as you can. And versatility build for rogues feel really good, just because you feel super tanky. Plus versatility is a good stat overall. Like, I feel like gushing just lets you out more damage, but you're not going to really lose that much in versatility. You're just going to have less cheese on it. You can get a nice buff. I think what they're doing with Death Knight in Shadowlands, they're doing pretty good, man. I'd say, yeah, I think you're going to like Death Knights in Shadowlands. That's what you're asking. They're going to be changed. Like, a lot of classes are getting... I can't really say if it's buff or nerf. It's just they're going to get a lot of changes. And it's hard to tell right now if it's going to be buff or nerf. We'll know for sure if it's a buff or nerf once Blizzard does, like, the damage tuning. Because right now, I could tell you, survival slaps and damage. Demonology obliterates things. But is that how that spec is going to play when the game comes out? Probably not. We're not sure. The Blizzard might keep those numbers, they might change them, so it's way too early to say a class is amazing by numbers alone. Unless there's something like wacky, like Fire Mage is doing insane mastery damage. That was just like a bug. But yeah. Frost League's the same, still around, Breath? No, well, yes and no. They are getting some abilities. So they're getting a few changes for Frost EK in terms of the damage output. You have a lot more runes to play with, which might create some new builds. Plus, you also get a nice trade buff. Or not trade buff, but an ability buff with your Obliterate that will now do frost damage if it crits. So, if it's a kill machine proc, your Obliterate will 100% do frost damage instead of physical damage. So, it'll go through armor completely. Which, that ability right now is not buffed by Mastery, but it could go for a full-on, like, a big spamming Obliterate build where you could get a lot of bursted damage out, and right now the way that it's scaled, it does a lot of damage. So it looks the same, but it doesn't feel the same when you actually play it. Like I recommend for high-end PvE range DPS, Hunter, Major, Warlock. Out of those three, all are good. Hunters, Beastmaster are insanely strong right now. Industrial Warlocks are insane, and so are Mages. But I'd say Mages and Industrial Warlock are very gear dependent. Hunters less gear dependent. Hunters, however, is very corruption dependent. While Mage stacks Mastery as Fire, Haste as a Industrial Warlock, your Hunter is going to stack Mastery, Crit, and Haste. Just a load of stats. Out of those three, I'd probably say the easiest one to gear is Hunter. But the two that are more effective are probably Mage and Warlock. Those guys are big playmakers right now. Hunters are definitely not bad either, though. Is Owl looking really good, as everyone's saying? Look at the main Rogue enhancement. Dude, Owl is looking good, man. You're going to have Slice and Dice and Roll the Bones. So, talking about, like, lack of RNG, it's going to be nice, dude. Slice and Dice is going to make you a lot more consistent. It's a good buff to maintain all around. And in a sense, Slice and Dice is like a Grand Melee. So, when you have the Slice and Dice or equal to Grand Melee buff, and you use Roll the Bones, you get another buff, whether it's crit, whether it is broadsides, whether it is energy regen, whether it is what else? Skull and Crossbones. That's in a sense whatever buff you have. If it's one buff, you have Slice and Dice, which counts like one buff. Slice and Dice is basically Grand Melee, so that's one buff. Roll the Bones, second buff. You have two buffs basically at all times. If you roll two buffs from Roll the Bones, that's three buffs. If you roll five buffs and none of them are a Grand Melee buff, which Grand Melee is still in the game, what it does is it makes it so that every finisher you use also adds you Slice and Dice. So you spend less time refreshing Slice and Dice, just using Between the Eyes and Dispatch. You just build yourself Slice and Dice that can stack to like 2 minutes, 3 minutes if you have that kind of luck. But yeah, it's if you have you could basically have a 6 buff. If you have from Roll the Bones every buff by Grand Melee and Slice and Dice, you have a 6 buff. So yeah, this should buff Outlaw quite a bit. You also have Blood of the Enemy mechanic brought into Outlaw as a baseline with Between the Eyes. Between the Eyes no longer stuns, but instead it puts a debuff on the enemy, kind of like a Colossus Smash for the Warrior. It will still crit and last longer per common point spend when you use this ability. But when you're Between the Eyes, you put a debuff on the enemy where they take. They're more likely to be crit. They're 20%. You're 20% more likely to crit them, and those crits that you do on them are 20% stronger. So it's kind of like mini Blood of the Enemy mechanic baked into the spec. And then you'll have more consistent AoE because that's going to be on the one charge, but is shaken. It's going to be like a 30-second, like your Blade Flare is going to be 30 seconds, one charge instead of two. But it's going to be part of the cooldown reduction. It's been common points to a finisher, whether it's to Slice and Dice, whether it's to Dispatch or Between the Eyes. It shaves out the cooldown, so you're going to have like 1 or 2, maybe 3-second gaps in between of the AoE where you don't have constant Blade Flurry. Which I think could be better for the spec, especially as we get better gear, haste, and all that. CP Cup's still good. It's gotten up to 20% health, but it's still good. Honest opinion of bouncers of Shadowlands, I feel the butcher of the class. They're gonna really have to take a second look at them. That's for sure. They're gonna have to take a look at them. Dal, you might be good at it, but Assassination Rogue Mastery is the same. Bleed and poison. Bro, you wrote only bleed in the chat. You wrote bleed in the chat. No, you wrote poison in the chat. You didn't write bleed. What are you talking about? Only use Toxic Blade when only Poison Bomb procs. What? I only use Toxic Blade, 30% poison EPS, only when... No, you should use it all the time for Envenoms. You shouldn't use it for Poison Bomb procs. Locked Demon Hunter only. They are Warglaives now. Well, I guess they are a specific special weapon for Demon Hunters because of the... No, I think Warglaives you could still use on other classes. I know that they made them like a cosmetic thing to transmog legendaries. Maybe that's what they did. Master for Assassin was only bleed damage. When? Elton, I think you're speaking out of your ass, my dude. I played Legion. That was all poison damage. That's why Rogues will sack versatility if you want to go the bleed build will exsanguinate. Because it was very, very strong at the very beginning. Because of the artifact weapon, above the rupture damage. Chat, you guys can do your army. I know what I said. Get out of here with that. The Blizzard removed legendary X-Mark restrictions. No, they actually brought back they can actually transmog legendaries right now. Yeah, so the moved. I don't know about what restrictions they had, but I know right now you can transmog legendaries. However, I do believe that Warglaives are for Demon Hunters only, so you can't transmog those. I think they made Warglaives a Demon Hunter only thing for doing Black Temple time walking. I think it's the only way how you get those. If you're a Demon Hunter, you do a Black Temple for time walking. It's like a special thing. And you can't mog Warglaives without from Frost DK. Yeah, so it's a Demon Hunter only then. Has to be Demon Hunter only. They said for Shadowlands, they said Q4, so we're thinking November. But that's about all we have, honestly. Amplitudo. Sorry for butchering it, my dude. Lord of Hoon Battle? Is that the, oh. Midsummer Festival, right? I could try, do I have the scythe? I don't know if I have the scythe. Close, but not cigar. Yeah, don't have it. Alrighty, boys, it's sad time of the hour. I gotta go. I'm gonna get some food. I'm working some videos. Tomorrow is Monday. I gotta prep for Tuesday. But thank you guys so much for coming by. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Staff. Elton, I'm starting to get a... call me conspiracy theorist here. Put your tin hats on. But I'm starting to say... Think here that you're saying everything opposite of what I'm saying. Whether you're right or wrong. I'm starting to feel that way a little bit. Get a girl. Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna get some fucking grub. And just fucking chill, work on some videos, hang out, relax, all that good shit, man. That's lame. Shadow Morning is usable warriors, Azeroth not usable classes. Well, come on, dude. Demon Hunters are the worst class in the game, man. They had to get at least something nice, right? Oh, shit. Time is at your place. It is 8 PM, so I stream for an hour longer than I usually do. Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate all of you. I'll see all of y'all tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you guys Tuesday for some good shit from my Mythic Plus chest. Hopefully I'll be able to get a bunch of keys done either tonight or tomorrow or some other time. I guess tonight, tomorrow is the only days I really have to work with, yeah? But thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see all you on the next stream. Peace.